heavy area, so even shooting through like here.
Beginning.
Yeah, or we could just
final
ignore
round.
the bases. It doesn't matter.
Rocks.
Yeah, I'm fine with either.
I don't really know. Just for, say, if you're ignoring the base, would you then treat this as 3 separate bases in trade? Yeah, if we say that. It's up to you.
So, well, I think where we're at is, do you want to
I think it's fine either way.
So heavy area?
Heavy area.
It'll keep everything uniform,
no,
I guess.
Fine. Yeah, no, that's fair. Heavy area, but true line of sight? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, like you might be able to hide a mini here or something.
Yeah, you can hide like behind the rocks, yeah. But like if I can shoot, like if you have a miniature right here, like that's gonna be
It's like this is height 2 here, but
sure.
Jump up there. Alright, height 1. Buses. Oh. This thing last game we played, true line of sight because
I played with this piece of terrain.
However, this gentleman here did some craftiness. I think there are angles where you cannot see.
Really?
Yeah. With the barricades, yeah.
We have added barricades to our sacrificial circle for this game, so it is actually line of sight blocking.
Yeah, Austin can no longer stand on top of these barricades unless he goes into that altar.
Line of sight? I mean, we didn't agree on it last game, so we just rolled a die for it. But it would be more dynamic if we did true line of sight because there would be spots. Whatever, I'm open to it, but I just know the way we played it literally last game, and it.
Well, last game it didn't really even matter.
Right. Yeah. Didn't really come into play.
Unless it was because of the decision, it didn't matter.
Well, I think that's the reason why Timbo moved those barricades on top, is specifically to get around the is it or is it not, and now they're asking is it or is it not.
Yeah, because of this little, right, because this is like a 2 millimeters shorter, but like if I was over here I can see you, and it makes it a little more dynamic. Okay.
I think it's fair.
Just separate pieces.
Sure, yeah.
And then the base is all one, and then.
I think everything else besides the scatter terrain is heavy, like all these big blocks.
Yeah, buses just can't go. I mean, the bus can like go through here where it's shorter, but it can't like go through that.
Yeah.
Can't. I mean, it can kind of skirt the edge.
Yeah, you can land on it too.
Yeah, I think it's pretty like you can see where buses can and can't move through.
Sure, yeah.
Okay. All right, so I have blue player, yeah.
Yep.
Get battle decks again.
Stack my cards.
I'm not sure. On the mics.
Do the advantages?
Once you choose your side,
I think he's got on his collar and sending his beard or something. Yeah. Or something around there. All right.
Good test.
I'm gonna go with my primaries. So you want to shuffle them up?
yeah, I got you.
Do you want to share dice like we were doing last?
So that's Austin.
I was just sharing.
This is the
I think some of those are mine. I think those are mine. Those are mine, I think. Yeah. Because I pulled them from my bag. You can throw them in there. We can share your dice if you want. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Let me just throw it in here. Let me just make sure this is primary. I'll let you cut everything too.
We're gonna go with my primaries. So Yeah, so if you want to, yeah, primary, secondary,
Oh yeah.
that, or if you want to,
Ready?
Hell yeah, dude.
Ruining
See,
the
Ross.
crash in the Bible suits.
oh, you want that to go on top?
I'll have to
Okay.
plan to be James Bond next year.
You want that to go on top?
Sure how to fix this microphone.
Okay.
Just put it low because I know because it's when I have my beard grown out and I can
Alright.
feel it
My
scraping.
primary,
But it also might be his keychain.
secondary.
Okay with that? So I'll let you take it back. I'm okay with that.
You want me to just reshuffle them?
Yeah, go for it. Yeah. No, that's like an option.
Sorry, I forgot.
See what they're doing with the. I want to see what they're doing with the battle deck because I don't really know.
Okay, yeah. That'd be awesome.
It's kind of hard last.
That'd be awesome if you could, if you could tell us who ends up being blue and red.
Yep. Breakthrough.
These are my secondaries.
Yeah, I think.
Okay, round four. Last 3 digits. 0, 0, 4. We have a winner. Yay!
We got Shane on the ground looking at the battle deck. We also got it on screen here.
Which side would you like? Oh, where's the clock at? Oh. Yeah, I think he's just choosing
Is that
side.
Austin's blue player?
I have the map.
Michael?
Breakthrough.
They just
here.
kept. So basically, the second thing for Michael's, he took blue. So blue was also started blue.
All right.
Put down his primary. Michael put down secondary. And they played footsie with their advantages, and then Michael took blue.
Do you know? So you'll start the clock once, or no? Because we still got to do setup, right?
Evan Paul, how many times am I going to have to write a tournament report with Austin being the winner? You can make it one more, but that's it.
Yeah, I mean, looking at the list, I do favor Austin a tad bit there, just based on the lists versus lists. But something to be said about the player skill too. He's historically a pretty good player, and he's been showing really well today. So my money's still on him. So it might be writing another one.
Okay, you
But
want
we'll
my
see.
side?
You don't know till it's over.
We call Austin the new people's champ. The new people's champ.
Isn't the people's champ just kind of like an underdog coming out of nowhere? I mean, Austin's always been
He's
on
not
top.
the underdog.
Yeah, I don't know.
He's just a nice guy.
Yeah, he's a cool guy. And,
The nice champ.
yeah, and I think it was his brother I was helping set up with the other days. Must run in the family, they're all pretty cool guys, so.
Nice. Dylan, if you were really his brother, you'd be cheering against him. I'd be doing that for all my brothers. He's Florida man. Yeah, he's Florida man, all right.
Hopefully that makes that better.
Actually, kind of was. Usually you're like waiting for someone to jog.
Yeah, once again, I was kind of perusing the terrain here. I do favor the southern side. a little
Shrimp
more.
Bus is the.
Which side?
The bottom one, the southern side. I think that one is a little. Wow, they're both pretty even. It depends on your objective here. I'm really figure out what they're playing.
Don't give my sons any ideas. They're competitive.
What were they playing again? I saw what's the primary, if you guys recall?
The Miller family's in the house.
Looks like Breakthrough. Okay. Yeah, I feel like that makes the top much better for Breakthrough for sure. Yeah, it's definitely Breakthrough.
This is
It's Breakthrough and Sweep and Clear again.
Sleep and clear. Makes my job a little bit easier.
Yeah. Breakthrough, I haven't played a ton, so it's giving me a little bit of my weak point here. Yeah, I think the Northern, I don't know, it was tough because they both had pros and cons each side here. The big pro to the bottom one here is that big piece, that little big temple style thing in the bottom right here. That was the best part about taking the bottom piece. Other than that, there really isn't much good line of sight blocking to enter the map. Bottom breakthrough, it's all kind of a moot point. I mean, you're really playing those diagonal corners there. The only thing that's really going to transfer across the map is going to be your bus. You got to just make a mad dash to the left side or right side, vice versa. So they're really going to be duking it out. I think that little pillar thing in the top right, to the right of the down gunship cockpit, that's going to be pretty important for some single minis to enter the map and breakthrough. I don't recall. I think that little rock there in the right of the breakthrough deployment, I think also blocked line of sight. So there's some small little chunks here and there, but nothing super substantial that's going to be like the one thing you play around. So it's going to be an interesting game here. I think the bottom left is very similar. It's just that one pillar and a little rock, and it's just going to be a lot of brutal, just beating
All
stuff
breakthrough
up.
games are really brutal.
Yeah, and it's Rebels, so it's going to be pretty wild.
Either this side is going to be a story, or over here is going to be a story.
Yeah, and
The
there's
entire part right here is not
Yeah.
going to be used.
absolute dead man zone unless Austin decides to just like run 2 buses across the map for whatever reason. You know, there's really no reason to be in the middle there, you know, at all. Let's see if like a snow speeder wanted to split its decision or something midway through, which we don't snow speed. So it's gonna be pretty crazy. Probably a lot of things being tied up in melee here. I don't know if Bad Batch's ability is going to be super impactful here, that range 1, but it can let them kind of pivot out a tiny bit. I guess they could maybe try across No Man's Land with that 3-pip. They're going to double speed 3 across, and that range 1 band might afford them an extra action to stay back to make it to the other side. So that might be a play we see here, depending on how the situation goes on each side. I don't remember Michael's lifted up my head though. I was looking at it over lunch, and I don't remember fully what it was here, so we can probably go through it as we see.
Michael's list is Han Solo, Leia, Bad Batch, Din. We've also got some Fleet Troopers, we got Rebel Troopers, some Sleeper Cell, and ATRTs,
Gotcha.
and some Ewok Slingers.
It's tough. I know, like I said earlier, like Austin's list is better in this matchup, but he does have Michael's got some better melee type units. Like Din is gonna be pretty important here, I think. To make up for Luke just bashing stuff in. But on the other side, Austin has more 6-man units, and he's got 2 fleets versus just the 1 here, and triple Sleeper Cell. That 1 or 2 extra burst units could do so much more if he bogs down the Din Djarin with like his 6-man unit. You don't have enough dice for that. I think it's 3+2 for Din Djarin. So if you just bog him down in a weird spot or early, and his Din just can't get out effectively, that'd be some interesting stuff here. And then the triple Sleeper Cells and Luke can just win the game for Austin here. So I still favor Austin a little bit. If he uses his piece properly, it's gonna be a good tough fight, I think, and hopefully be a pretty fun game here to watch. Like I said, you can see here, even that top pillar to the left of that top POI is going to be pretty important too now. I didn't realize how far back it went. Like I said, Breakthrough I've only played a few times. I played other ones tons. But a Breakthrough is just not for me. It's such a crazy objective, because when you split those 2 armies up, there's almost no way to reinforce a different side of the game. You're kind of committed. You have to sleep.
Yeah, just like one wrong placement and it can swing in the game. Like I've seen so many times where like Luke is like pulled too early. He decides to try to split the difference by putting him in the middle, and that he's not able to go to either side successfully.
Yeah. I mean, you even say you allocate one fewer unit to the left and you're right, and you put one too many up there. That just a single unit you misplace, and you read the message wrong, read the gameplay wrong from the opponent. Like that one, say he puts a Fleet Trooper on the left instead of the right, that could lose you a game. You just don't have enough to get to that side there, and you have nothing to. There's no backup. There's no flexibility on the side of a very specific catered unit or army for this objective. Like it's all in. Like once you're on the table, you're playing 2 micro battles, and you have to hope you allocated the right amount of units to each side of the board, and obviously destroy the right amount of units too. Bad Batch is a tough cookie to crack, but I think Luke can do some good stuff against them. Din Djarin will kind of mess you up, but I think Rebels can produce enough dodges and such that Din Djarin's not as. He'll mess some stuff up still, but he's not. He's gonna have a tough time with those dodges.
Is that illegal placement? I thought it could be on.
It can be overlapping. It can be on terrain. It can be overlapping terrain. It's kind of that similar footprint vibe with the trooper and the obstacle piece. It just can't be on a height too, or like say it's like a building that's like hanging off. I think that's technically, I believe that one looks legal. It's a little more awkward when you have like the neoprene type POIs.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a flat circle, but you know, it looks like it's overhanging that actual rock footprint, so that should be good. And if they call it area terrain, that'll be fine. And then you can see on the left there, it's overhanging that little area base. So, you know, it's as long as it's not height 2, not overlapping, non-area terrain, it should be fine. And it should be legal.
We got Timbo back. Timbo, what do they declare that altar in the on the left? Oh, never mind. He's got a judge call. Well, did you either of you guys catch what they called that altar?
Was that they finally decided on?
Yeah, I remember they were talking about it, but I think they ended up rolling off for it or something. Such a huge terrain piece, and we're not sure.
It goes all mine the whole time.
And the tough part is you can see the table actually leans a little towards Austin's side on the top here, so it doesn't really help. You know, if he's on the back side there, like he's lower than the actual pillar, and the other guy's taller, so you can kind of tell like where they had like a table insert or something. It's a little bit lower there, so it makes it really frustrating when you're on like a exactly height place.
What was the question?
What do they call that altar? That you can shoot through it or no?
Like the big thing?
Yeah.
So it's going to be true line of sight.
Again.
But with those barricades on it, by yours truly, like they are like right on the ground, so you can't shoot through them. So basically that entire thing is at line of sight blocking.
Okay.
There might be an angle someone could find, but, you know, 95% of the time it's going to be blocking line of sight.
All right. Sounds good.
So, looks like round 1 here. So turning the tide and spin.
We can go check.
You're back.
It is the Bad Batch card.
Do what we do. Or do we do what we do? Is that what it is?
I forget what it's actually called.
We do what we do.
I always say we do. I do what I want.
This is going to get out to a very fast game here.
Oh, yeah.
It's Bad Batch's MCP card, basically. It's very much written like an MCP card.
Yes, all the keywords.
Do you think they're going to go last, or is he going to try to set the tempo by playing them first on one side of the board?
I mean, I think with that card playing, you want to nuke something properly. So you save it until whatever you want to nuke is there presented.
And does like present like a threat that like, hey, if you place anywhere close to my deployment, prepare to lose that unit.
Well, yeah. You kind of just box out a lot of the board with them because the 2 speed 3s plus range 2 is quite the range.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of just come up and around the top right there and just nuke anything behind that lat gunship head. Just like, see ya. Move
This
into
is
a one.
the scout, the deployment as well, because it gets you so further into the deployment.
Yeah, I mean, they'll kind of just get up there right away.
Final game to crown the champ of the Invitational, right? Yes. This is it.
This is it.
This is to find out who the ultimate Florida man is. This is round 6.
Looks like Han came on and dodged, I believe, from Michael on the bottom here. I don't know if we caught who had the cunning deployments. I think both had cunning deployments. I don't know if the dodges were on.
Yeah. Andrew, you want to swap the camera over there to give a shot of the players? Shot of the players. Our cam. Someone's asking in there for it.
Oh, just flip it around?
Yeah.
Okay. Look good?
That looks pretty good.
I think Austin's taking a more conservative approach here. You know, Bad Batch can hit anything that comes out on those side flanks. So you just kind of come down the top-down position here and just get ready to shoot things down that kind of channel to between the temple and that altar. Because I don't think Bad Batch, who's measuring outer, I don't think they can reach back up there. Just kind of hoping to just not get nuked here. Got Grogu, Din Djarin come out here at the top, hiding on that single pillar there. Or no, it's a Z-Box Slinger, so. Do we recall, off the top of your head, do you remember how many activations Michael had? Was it 12 as well?
12 to 13.
He is 13.
Yeah, 13x.
Okay.
Yep. Correct.
Folks, if you're just joining us for the final, we're here on the Imperial Goldfish channel. I'm Tori. Andrew is the head of the channel here.
Hi.
With Shane and Timbo.
Yo.
I just waved at the camera that's not looking at me.
We don't have the face cam anymore. Let's see if the player marks.
And just stand by.
Fingers crossed, hopefully.
Special force. I'm gonna improvise order. Get support. I'll take that instead.
It's fun though. We might get to see some of that flamethrower ATRT action.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, Michael's got flamers on the RT, on one of the RTs,
Yep.
One of the RTs, yeah.
and on Din.
Yeah.
Flamer.
We'll definitely see some crazy Din Djarin flamethrower, but it'd be fun to see the ATRT one here.
That's the Flame RT, right?
No, that's definitely that's definitely the player.
Yeah,
I think he's got the scout unlocking.
He just said the one he's appointing right now is the Flame RT.
Oh, it actually is. I thought it was.
Yeah,
Never
that's
mind.
the Flame.
All right, I would not have expected that.
It is going right in.
It is deep. It is deep in there.
All right, this immediately doesn't look like any breakthrough games, but I already admitted I'm terrible at breakthrough.
That seems quite aggressive.
Yeah.
I think him being up on Axe, he's like, you know what, just send it in. If it dies, I've still got one more on him.
Yeah.
Do you mind holding 2 on him? Let's see if that got us a 2. No? Yeah,
So you can get some SX21 shots off
yeah,
here.
can you just hold it like max 2.
It's the critical gun, right?
That's the one with
Go.
impact 1.
Yeah.
Go to there, get a dodge, and we'll shoot the RT.
It has impact 1, but also the RT only has armor 2, so
Yeah.
these close range squads can really put the hurt on.
Yeah, I hope we can do some damage here. Maybe probably expect a crit and an impact.
That thing has got to go. Armor 2.
Yeah, armor 2.
5 saves. Take 4.
Ooh.
That was a really, really good pickup. Or 4 damage off of random straight natty shots. Really good for you here.
It's already broken, right?
Yeah,
That breaks
instantly
over.
broken.
But like, that just feels completely unnecessary for that RT to be out there
Yeah.
so far so soon.
Yeah.
That's almost like a free
Sleeper
sleeping clear
cell.
point.
Where are they going?
And you
not
gotta
sure.
sleep for
It's
this
Just like a
early.
distraction, Carnifex, like everything's going to go into that, and then it's out of position. Something might be out of position. I don't know.
I mean, maybe, but he already put his 2 rebel troopers there, so he had a plan already, you know? So it's like, now what?
Unless it's bait.
These guys do have a dodge.
I mean, it could be bait, but when you can just move where you'd move
Yeah.
anyway and take a free shot.
Yeah, I think we're gonna see a really conservative game here from Austin, though, because you just want to get hit by that we do what we do. And he's just gonna play the long game. We can get up on that sweep and clear here, and kind of
And
pick
also
it up.
from the last few games that we've watched with Austin on there, seeing where he puts the bus.
Yeah, yeah, he knows what he's doing.
All my
On
rebel
site.
troopers have gone.
It might be a little tough. He's gonna like get a good 2 crits here to kill that ATRT, but I'm sure he's got a plan. But I think Michael started off in a too aggressive footy with that 18.
They have a dodge.
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, it's not
Alright,
it's not the
go
end of the
with
world. I also don't think the Flamer was going to be the difference between winning and lost in this game.
Right.
Right, but I mean, that's already dropping down an act that you weren't expecting. Didn't want to sweep and clear there. So we'll see.
It felt unnecessary and. Austin's just dropping everything everywhere.
Yeah. Extra when he doesn't have a windshield. There.
Yep.
Do you mind just holding range 3 to your sleepers?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Shot on sleepers would be devastating.
Yeah, you might just try and go over and just clean up so much stuff.
Julian Lebesque in chat. Hello. Love the table. Might need some of those temples to incorporate in my Valley of the
Go to
Judge.
these sleepers. We get a dodge. Droid.
And again, a lot of these pieces are Legion terrain that were sent to us, so thanks to them.
Thank you, Legion Terrain.
Shout out.
The lat, just running out lat there is also Legion terrain.
Oh yeah, I picked up the droid dropship for my Kashyyyk table.
Yep.
And looks so good.
Reposition a little more.
There's a few tables at LVO this year that have a lat and an HMP on them as critical parts of them. So.
It's the one with like the big dish, right?
Yeah, it looks like a
That's great.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I think we see some awesome sleepers. Just pick up a ton of his sleepers here, though.
What's that?
No scout.
He's going to buy some time, and then I think he's going to pop out and just obliterate that
No, no
secret
scout
cell
on,
if
please.
Michael's in the bottom there. And we're going to get off to a pretty rough fit for Michael here.
Yeah.
I mean, Austin's already setting up the building blocks, is taking him down.
You'd say like stairs, no.
No, stairs are open.
Yeah, Austin's got the poker face on right now, but he's probably pretty thrilled with how this is going.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, it's only been a couple things, but those sleepers are going to get knocked down. He's not going to have enough like big spike damage left in Michael's army, because his core only, most of them are naked. So they're going to plink a little bit here and there, but, with all the 6-mans on Austin's, Michael's got to
Double
fully rely on his heroes.
Which, to be fair, Din Bad Bash can both do quite a bit themselves. So
Yeah, definitely. I
Actually-
totally agree with what I'm saying, but I don't know. Din can only take down so many core units, and that's not even counting the sleeper cells getting ready.
yeah,
Just having one more sleeper cell in the bus is really, really good.
Go with the next bus.
Oh.
I messed up big time. Oh, jeez.
I mean, if you didn't hear that, Michael just gave us the look and also the words. So
And also the word. Din's got his work cut out for him then.
Oh yeah,
Maybe the dice gods will take mercy on him.
that absolutely could be true too. Some of those searching reds can be really great.
Bones 498. That's
Deploy here
John
with-
in the chat. Hello.
This bus.
Why am I?
Sleepers are gonna get here. The dodge from the droid. And he'll take a standby.
The bus.
Yeah.
Could we get an overhead shot again?
Yeah.
Thank you. I don't remember what he pulled though. I think it's in the bottom. The bottom token.
What do you need to see?
Oh, it's face down. Doesn't matter. You pull up a token, yeah, but I didn't see. But it's the wrong way up, anyways. Oh, I think he's got a naked card pulled.
Trigger standby? No. Yes.
Sorry?
Trigger standby? Yes. No.
Sure. Just reposition.
I mean,
Really good way to defend
Those
your
right there.
sleepers.
I mean, it's so good. You have to drop the sleep or anything you transport out,
Alright.
but being able to just stand by, especially with so many things in this game now being range 2, is such a powerful ability and a way to do it.
Stand by with him. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a link to the tournament in the description, the Long Chinks event. I've also got a link to the Patreon if you feel like supporting the stream, feel like supporting Andrew at all. You can come out to other events. Check that out.
Go to the stack. Hate troopers. You might hold him 2 on that guy again.
This is going to be the end of the RT.
Yeah, maybe he gets 2 crits or anything here in this big pool of Pierce Fun.
Yeah.
There's a free
It's like auto
sweep
when
and
you
clear.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
I mean, there's putting this RT there in a normal game, quote unquote, would have been seen probably a bad decision. In sweep and clear is really bad.
Also,
You
the fact that
automatically go down the VP.
the RT doesn't get cover from this anymore.
Nope.
No.
Nope, no ground vehicles get cover.
Yeah.
Alright, and we'll throw 8
Well,
eight, two.
cover from terrain.
Well,
Or is it ground vehicles, or is it also...
All vehicles don't get
all vehicles don't get cover, but they get their inherent cover if they have
Right,
it.
right.
I don't think any ground vehicles
No,
have
no.
any. But
Oof.
that is a very dead RT.
Poor fella never got to trigger that flamethrower.
Alright, so yeah, he probably get his friendly territory kill here.
Yep.
Do I have blue and red set up right?
You want to be the shield or that?
Oh, yeah.
1 VP and then I'll pull.
And also,
ISP. Poor ISP.
obviously, Luke is my bounty.
Yeah,
Whatever it's worth.
yeah.
Good point, Mr. Evan Paul. Yeah. Hover ground, so it mostly is a ground vehicle.
The bus could get the cover 1 guy too.
Oh.
So you could have another hover ground option, cover 1 built in.
Bus probably doesn't need it, but that could be interesting on the land speeder.
Yeah.
Yeah, tactical.
What primaries/secondaries do y'all think a Din/Bad Batch combo pair best with? I'll let the pros take that over.
Bunker Assault. That's a pretty great one. You know, Din wants to just spike in there, and Bad Batch can flex pretty easily between all 4 of them with their big range 1 area. So that's a great primer for them. Secondaries, I think Recon and Serpent can be pretty good just because they're really tough to kill, and if they're Bad Batch can always hide, and Din can always just bury in there and not get shot back.
I mean, just like very in general, like if you have super powerful single units, the less the amount of the objectives, the better, right? If you're like, it's going taller, going wide, right? And it kind of the numbers just sort of automatically give you the idea of what you want, and then you adjust from there. In general.
Makes sense.
Yeah, concentrating your big guys in a good spot is always a great plan, for sure. Bad Batch is also pretty likes a lot of things with bigger areas, like shifting and stuff. You can double holds, always great.
Yeah.
Double contest, I should say.
I mean, I think my favorite objective is shifting objectives. I think it's just fun.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah. I think of all
just
the
a
new
good time.
objectives. Yeah. Yeah. It's just a good time.
Yeah.
I should also say bounty units love really stable growth VP games, like recover
True.
and like
Yeah.
anything that spikes they don't like. So if you have recover and like surface scan or recover, recon mission, anything that's always, if you're all on the same level and doing really good, you're all getting the same everything. If you can spike that one bounty and get that 1 point lead, that's really what can get you the win too. So if you played like recover and surface scan and then you get a bounty point, realistically you're always going to be getting 4, so now you're up by 1. That's always a great one for any bounty unit. Because there's not many catch-up mechanics in some of the missions if you get certain combos.
This Rebel Sleeper's about to just blow up a Rebel squad.
Yeah, that was a very ambitious rebel placement, so these guys are going to capitalize on that, I think.
I mean, I would have loved to see Michael just put them behind that piece of terrain so they were just safe. And his face tells a story of that's also what he wished he would have done.
Yeah, I mean, all this is just... Yeah, Bad Batch is going to come out with Nuke and Unit and maybe Dinjarin, but it's a lot of Lost Axe already. Or will be, I should say.
Yeah.
Because like we said, there's a sleeper cell in the middle of the map there on the next to the temple. It will be hit by Austin's sleeper still.
Seven off the initial roll, and then 4 more off of 2 aims.
Ooh.
That's a really good roll.
Yeah.
Well, big white dice. Not big white dice.
See, he'll save on the other, on his actual defense, obviously.
See.
Who needs cover when you got good armor saves? He has 2 dodges too.
Oh, fair enough.
Was that just enough? I didn't catch it.
I think he might have forgot about his dodges. Oh, maybe not. I don't know.
Nope, looks like he must have just got 3, which is really good there for him. Yeah, I think it's Bad Batch, Din, Laser ATRT, a fleet, and 1 Rebel Troopers remaining? Or 1 was a sleeper cell for Michael over here. I believe Austin has his 2 scouted sleepers left in Optic. Oh, and another fleet, I believe. So there's still a lot of carnage left in this round, I think. It's a good point, Philip. Yeah, it'd be a good option for a different reason, like you said, because you can get in there really fast and trying to defend that base with Dinjarin. You got a melee unit that just wants to hound a single objective. He's pretty good for Mandalorian in general, and Mandos in general. Anything fast is the best option for destroying a base. And so, yeah, Din can kind of get that best of both worlds with bounty and bunker. However, you're going to obviously not want to... You're going to know if you put the ball on Din, he's going to probably go for that bunker. So your bounty unit's probably going to steer pretty clear. So you better hope you get that bunker points.
There's another fistful of dice. Oh no, sorry, fistful of minis.
Yeah. Looks like his fleets are coming out here.
So you mentioned how shifting priorities is like almost universally praised, and do you think that's because of the interactability with the objective?
I mean, for me, I think it kind of fits that perfect itch of like, casually wise, getting to move objectives around is always fun, hilarious time.
Yeah.
But competitive wise, like you can, if you're losing, you can cluster the objectives
Right.
around the couple minis you have left, or, being able to control when your other person gets the points just gives the ability to affect the game, even if you're not, have a lot of minis on the table or you have a few important things, especially with like buses or bigger units. Like you can really cluster those objectives in a way like one mini could count for 3, maybe even 4
And especially
objectives.
buses.
Especially buses,
Yeah.
snails,
Yeah.
sabers, AATs, etc. But like anytime an objective sort of leans into the thing where like, yeah, you've lost a lot, but because you're down, you have controlled where the game matters.
Right.
It can now matter where you still have stuff left, which is just a really cool mechanic.
Yeah,
just
I
in any game or any time it happens.
It's also fun because it kind of makes you spread your army quite wide depending on your strategy.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's got a built-in like majority win. You know, you get hopefully you get a 3-2 or a 3-1 or a 2-1. You know, some of these kind of like you hold them and kind of score equal to your opponent. It's kind of nice. You can clearly see how you can score a majority more of the victory points per round. It's pretty interesting. That way, it's kind of basic, but also kind of has those complex flavors in there.
Yep.
I agree with all of that.
And it's also like, I mean, even going further, like depending on the list construction, like if someone builds a very like tall list, right? They have 10 super powerful acts. Well, you just like one of the objectives, you just throw into the corner and take away one of their like 100-point units.
Yeah, I learned that the hard way. I learned that the very hard way. I had a bunch of I was playing droids and I had a bunch of commandos with all kitted out. One of them just sat on a point.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a good way to just take them out. You're using that point, but you're gonna do it anyways.
AMG, please give us more dynamic missions like shifting parties. Yeah, I think payload is a perfect one that they could easily incorporate or reincorporate, I guess.
Everybody wants hostage exchange.
Yeah, hostage as a secondary, you know. That sounds
Interesting.
fun.
I think intercept is almost kind of like a hostage in a sense. Where you're trying to get to the other person's zone, or you're trying to fight in their zone and protect your own zone. It's kind of fun to like. They're almost like if you look at them different ways. Some are kind of tweaked differently. Like I mean, shifting is kind of like old school recover. You know,
Yeah.
and bunker assault's new age sabotage VAPs, just with a permanent position that's fixed. So there's actually, if you think about it, a lot of them are quite similar to the old objectives. It's just kind of fun. You dig a little deeper into it.
Yep. I mean, any kind of war game, a lot of the objectives fall
That's
into the
true.
same kind of categories, right? Like,
That is
Sit
quite
around
true.
the geometric pattern.
yeah.
Yeah.
It turns out there's not many new innovations in,
Yeah.
objective design.
But my brain tells me it's so much cooler when there's a little guy that I have to take back home.
Just gotta like rework it so there's none of the janky combos.
Oh,
It
like
just breaks it.
Maul in the old Recover the Supplies. Just
I mean,
run with the box.
Small recover the supplies. That was fine. It was.
Yeah.
I also.
It's like the Rex Cody combo that lets you move
Yeah.
your unit into your deployment on like round 1.
I mean, that honestly, it's not even that bad. It's the one that like really caught a lot of people was Vader being able to move your opponent's hostage like 18 and a half inches or something.
Payload on Hemden also a bit of feel bad.
Yes.
Some of those things, just like you didn't realize that you already lost right away. It's just like I don't like that.
I mean, we're talking about Old Legion, but like with the 4-card flip, as long as you had seen it before, you knew not to like let yourself be on payload hemmed in, but you could still be forced into not ideal situations many times because of that kind of thing.
Yeah, so I think this is interesting. You still can get a little bit of what you want with your fan phase. Being random, it kind of makes you play more often. You know, it's not like the same. I think I played intercept transmissions for 95% of the games in the last couple of years. You know, it's like you just kind of got locked in what you had to go with. So it's kind of interesting. Makes you think a lot more about your unit placement and such versus just kind of like a single strategy through a mission. I mean, this breakthrough, you can look how many different ways you can deploy dynamically to meet their units. You know, Michael decided a more aggressive approach, and Austin's trying to capitalize on that. And that's just as the game grows. You know, I'll put you guys down once, kind of go with the flow. It makes you think a lot more. And Austin's looking here to get some huge damage, and he might not be afraid of taking one unit loss. Although he wants to probably prevent that sweep and clear this round. And I think Bad Batch might give it to him if he's not too careful. But if you can knock out a couple activations here, you might be okay with the VP.
Does he have grenades on that spot?
Yeah. Let me double check. But I think so.
I think his fleet, the only fleet he had, I think.
Yes, they have the impact. So this could really hurt the bus.
If he could get in range 1.
Yep, at range 1, it's 1 black dice for a single mini, and you get impact 4.
I'm gonna go watch closer.
Okay. So he theoretically could take it down here if he gets some good crits. coupled with his Pierce one. But he'd have to get like 4 hits and 4 crits at minimum.
It's where like a Scout 1 would actually be
Yeah, because you can aim.
super good.
Yeah, he might not even get that wave to cock that tool. He might not get that range one either.
Yeah, he's trying. You can tell he's trying.
Yeah, but that Rebel Trooper conga line also kind of hurt him. He also could charge it, but you still get range one off the speed one move essentially. And again, I think that conga line kind of hurt it for him. Yeah, because he can't. He might get in the front
It's
there,
the double
but
move.
yeah, but he falls short in that second move because he's placed behind the conga line, and even places on the front side, he's just kind of caught wide open. I just don't think that's going to happen. Not this round, anyway. And that's the most important round to get it in there now. Oh, it's a good catch, Liam. I guess I didn't see the 2 red and 1 black from the ETRT. I'll have to catch on the second one if that was true,
Losing a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
Like any other Rebel game, this is definitely a more methodical one.
But I mean, they're pretty like neck and neck on time.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's what I'm saying. But like, all the moves matter in the round one, especially for Rebel versus Rebel, because you guys can just duke each other out if you're not too careful and such. Looks like he popped out and shot the bus.
Yeah. Oh, there's that one crit.
Don't think he got above 5, so it's probably 1 Pierce 1. But she's got the R5 astromech kind of nearby, I believe. Yeah, it's right there. So next round, that hard work's probably out the door.
To Liam's point from earlier, it is funny as a judge, I'm red-green colorblind, so the black and the red dice,
Oh.
yeah, especially on screens, I struggle to tell the difference.
Gotcha.
Interesting.
So yeah.
Yeah, I unfortunately wasn't even watching the
I
discount
mean,
that one
I
either.
could go back. I don't think it's that big a deal. I'm gonna watch for it the next time.
Yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, it is one of those random things. Red and black are a common choice in a lot of games.
Yep.
And I will tell you from experience, not the best because they often kind of blend together.
Sure, absolutely.
Just need. How should we proceed with this? Like, I kind of got to lift the bus up to get the template on the leader. How do you want to proceed? Like, no, I'll pause it. Like, should I lift the bus? That's the leader. Should I lift the bus? Crickets was. We're going that direction. Yeah, I'm trying to see here if I have to go to that little crevice.
It's kind of like regular So, if your question is, could you clear going straight through? Yes, you could.
Okay. Can you just put him where you think he can go? Hi. I know the best way to do this. So. You want to mark the bus? No.
No.
Here.
So you got one? Yeah. I'll just put the extra.
Our first casualty.
Underneath the bus? It's just in front. Alright. I'm looking straight down. It's just, yeah. Man, if that was the full maximum we could do, then. Double check. This guy.
maximum movement likes to move. We'll go here, the droid here. So we are at. Droid's where? The droid's right here. So he's at range 1, so we'll get a 4th dodge.
I will say this camera angle looks even more in front than it is. It is barely in front of that bus.
Interesting.
It's on an angle.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is like a cup, maybe 2 millimeters.
Get an aim.
Alright, let's see how many sleepers you can take out here. They're going to have you in a single dodge. The girl's pretty solid. It's probably about, like 4 or 5 minutes here. Which will really hinder his damage output for Michael.
Oh, not a great roll.
Yeah.
Better roll.
Got a lot of crits though, which is pretty good. Looking at 4. So dodge 1. Not as good as I was thinking, but any mini counts in a sleeper cell, that's 4 dice. Give you a good chunk of hit points back on your own rebel units.
Well, and when you're up attrition, every bit you add to that, the more that comes off the table, the better, right? If you're already up attrition, every single mini coming off the table is good for you.
Absolutely. Dinner, I think depending on the angle of the bus, it might be with that terrain piece, you might be able to see under the bus to the front there for the little droid guy.
Where is the droid behind?
It's to the right of the bus.
Yeah, you can cohere through the bus because that's a legal move.
I thought you needed line of sight for cohesion.
Ooh.
Yeah, I think there's just like a tiny gap.
But I think it's because the bus is raised from that piece of terrain there. So earlier they were fine. So they moved. You can still see in the front, I believe. Or I would assume. Obviously, I'm not under there looking through, but
I'm just double checking as we go.
Would the droid be able to shoot through the bus? Because if that's the case,
He can't
can
shoot.
cohere. I know that,
Oh,
but
yeah,
I'm saying if it's a shooting, if something can shoot through it, they can probably cohere through it.
yeah, you have to have miniature. Each miniature must have line of sight to its unit leader. But I believe, obviously, Timbo, you can check that, of course.
Yeah,
That's
yep. No, it's fine. There is actually a gap between the bus and that tower it's beside.
There we go. There we go.
Is that all? No, there's a couple blocks in there.
Yeah, with the cohesion rule changes, it's the LOS is new, and also you can't cohere around a corner even if you can see, because you the half-inch range tool can't bend, and it cannot cross impassable terrain. So that is one of the other things that also gets broken more than it should. Austin's picking up a few models there.
Ooh.
It was Austin that left to deploy.
I think it's a rebel troop unit. And then he has another sleeper cell to activate. The green one on the top right to the left of the tan bus. I believe Michael has Leia and Bad Batch.
I think it's gonna end up being like they kind of trade objectives. Like he's gonna hold here, he's gonna cap this one. He might deny the point over here. I don't know. We'll have to see how it goes.
Yeah, Austin might be trying to destroy all the miniatures because it's a single sleeper and like a single unit leader versus his 2 units in left there.
Check it for a standby range.
Pretty sure it's legal.
Yeah, he's still there. I still got quite a bit to play with. All right.
Comment in the chat, why is he trying to hide the astromech so well? Well, it still contributes to cover, and he's also trying to make sure that he's at range 1 of the POIs to get those free dodges.
And the biggest thing too is you can only destroy what you see. So if he has an astromech that is non-combatant, you can't add dice anyway. So if he's behind a wall, you can't get one shot if your units can't see all the minis.
Exactly.
So you have a unit leader left that has the worst case scenario, which keeps the unit alive. So yeah, you can do some fun little tricks there, keeping a single mini that's useless beyond the range, like Timbo said. You want to get that astromech dodge, and he may as well stay hidden and let the squad not get one shot.
Yep. Bingo.
I think the astromech is just comfortable over there.
He didn't want to crawl over the vehicle.
He's fine.
I believe the Ewoks, stood by, or the Rebel Troopers stood by and shot the sleeper and then just dodged the one hit.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was the Rebel Troopers.
Okay, yeah. Sounds good.
One kind of hiding.
Yeah, I don't think that guy. Maybe I can hit with.
Cover safe. Block 1, we'll spend 2 dot. Get one back.
Oh, super strong.
I didn't catch what he's shooting at, but it's probably an exploder.
Yeah.
It's probably those
Probably
Rebel Troopers. You can see all of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 heavy cover safe.
I want to say it's probably those trooper units there, because you can see every mini wants to one-shot them, hopefully.
Take away 3. You can dodge 1. And then you got 6. Take 4.
Nice.
Scattergun still.
Oh, you're shooting this.
Yeah, I would think the biggest threat there would be the food.
Yeah, absolutely. He must have forward cohered something on him and got that before the standby on him. And now it's a quick little, you might even be able to move into enemy territory and snipe that single fleet or something weird.
Line of sight to miniature.
Sorry?
Line of sight to, yeah.
Thanks.
Roll 3 red.
Just checking.
No cover, so we'll dodge roll 2. Oh, he tried.
Friendly.
Okay, well that is a unit gone, and Michael remembering his sweep and clear there, so that's good.
And I'm out.
Yeah, it's great to get that round 1 as well, so you can stay neck and neck. I think that green bus is also getting positioned to take the bottom left of Michael's POIs too. We can just kind of destroy everything on the right side here and bad batch from up.
I mean, that POI is wide open there.
That is true. He's running out of options for.
Only he had kept the RT alive. Maybe it could have been over there.
I think Bad Batch might pick up the green sleepers if they can see that Astro.
Because, I mean, I guess one negative of taking out the RT is now these guys are kind of out of position.
Yeah.
Like, take a turn or two.
Double moving with that match.
I think they'll try to hold insecures on the right there and move down, or they can move full south to that POI after like 3 turns of moving or something.
Yeah.
Sorry?
I mean, it's fair. Like,
I believe so.
Michael does have the better.
I think you have line of sight. Yeah, I think the knife is line of sight.
It's like it makes sense to be line of sight, but sometimes it's just silly.
Hunter's force choke.
Yeah, check.
Mini force choke.
Okay.
Force choke junior. It has never worked for me every time I've played it.
Yeah, it does seem line of sight in the first line there.
All right.
Yeah, badge on the board.
They
Take an action.
reliable 3.
Level 4 for this round.
Oh yeah, that goes up by 1.
Yep.
All right, we're gonna shoot it into Super Cell.
Yep.
I think you can see that Astro because he's kind of there, so you might be able to one-shot this sleeper cell. They'll have light cover from suppression and their double dodges, but that's gonna be a big load of dice with a ton of aims.
Yep, and precise. Forgot about his precise here.
Do they get precise this turn?
Is that one a hit?
did.
I wasn't paying
Maybe
attention.
not.
Just re-roll it. It was cocked.
Oh,
Yeah.
It's
It was-
Yeah, I don't. Yeah. I think we're good. Yeah, that one.
I can check
You got
for
it.
you.
That was cocked.
I believe it was a hit. Just pause the clock for a second.
oh, dude.
The advantage of stream.
Yeah, that's the one in question. And then you've got aims for those, yeah. So you just want to wait. I mean, he's paused it for us.
That's too funny. Blinded's on camera, so you know it's not.
It's a hit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a hit.
Does it hit?
Roll back the clock.
Oh yeah, right. They don't have crosshair. They're rebels.
Yep.
Oops.
First aim.
Well,
I'm sorry, the second aim. Yeah. Let's keep track. This will be the third aim. This will be the fourth.
Oh, white dice.
don't care. Whatever you want to do with it.
Oh,
All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4. You have to spin 2 surges. We got 4 actual hit, or no, 5 hits.
5 hits, sharpshooter. You know,
I do from the bus.
yes, yeah, sharpshooter.
Sharp 1. All right, so we block now then, so we'll spend 2 dodges.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can you see? I mean, we'll roll. I don't know if it's
Echo has on the side.
to the droid.
Yes.
All right, so we are rolling 7. Block 3. Take 4.
Michael really wanted that to hit a lot harder.
yeah.
Yeah, he needed it to hit harder.
Yeah.
Nice. Just gonna go ahead and take the tokens off because we're done with the round. So we pause.
Yeah, boss.
Okay, I believe that's the round done.
All right.
I could see if he plays a 1-pip here and he wants to get crazy, he could just fleet chart Bad Batch and just ruin their entire day.
Yeah, just the melee scatter gun.
Yeah, now it's like, okay, now you're stuck here. And they might kill him, but they're only throwing 3 red plus Hunter and
I'm
Omega.
gonna go stretch my legs for a little bit
Okay.
while they clean up.
You could just totally ruin the mobility and the offense power of Bad Batch there super easily. Heal that bus, double move in. I mean, if you really want to get crazy, you could even put the sleeper cells in there. If you wanted to double move into the other troopers that Michael has set up.
Yeah, it'd be really good.
Yeah, so he's got, depending what the problem is though, he said he only can order Luke with his 1-pips, as we recall what he had. So you have to get lucky on pulling a core, which not guaranteed. So you have to, that's a dangerous play. But if he gets it off, that could be huge too. Do we recall where Leia got deployed? I don't even remember.
Wait, sorry, one more time?
I think Leia and Din, do we recall where they were? Let me go pop up over there because it's a little quicker.
Okay. Oh, change of plans.
Okay, so we had a change of plans and a what?
Son of Skywalker. What did they?
I'm going first. I got the block. We'll go Luke.
Did
Buses
he
and
choose not
sleepers.
to
We'll get the coordinate
change of
order.
plans?
But to give a status on Din Djarin and Leia, they're actually going to be all in the bottom left next to that altar, just below it. So they're way out there.
So they're over in this group right here.
This is him right there. That's Din Djarin on the top and Leia on the bottom. And then
Leia.
Han to the right.
Good.
So all of his heroes in that left there.
Oh, okay.
So that's like 4 or 5 units in the bottom left there.
Yeah. Core. There we go with the fleets. Heal a wound off the bus. And we're gonna just run through the bus. Move there. Just cohere over here.
Okay, updates. So, for the question in the chat, Din is down by the hexagon. Him, Leia, and Han are all together. Yep, you got that. And then the command carriages this round are the change of plans, stage change of plans, and we have Return to the Jedi, which is the dodge for Luke and Inspire, plus orders. Yep.
Yeah, I get the point, but the problem is yeah, you're trading a bad position for a bad batch for fleets. You know, that's such a good efficient value. You might even hurt the bad batch 2 wounds here. You either knock off a miniature or take down Hunter. And he's fine trading that fleet for completely ruining bad batch's vibes. That's the best way to say it. You know, because they're hunting. Yeah, you can leave and move, but then they're stuck next to Luke. Luke's kind of left that green bus, and he could just say, "Hey, what's up?" Do we know what happened there at that melee? He did 1 wound.
It's like one. It's an impervious one. Cool. There are 2
Oh,
saves
yeah.
and blanked, so.
That's a pretty bad. Could have been better.
Yeah.
But like I said, at the end of the day,
Now they're stuck in melee. Like,
yeah, all that truly matters is you completely just destroyed what they could do. You know, they're limited. Do I punch this fleet? Maybe kill them. Not a complete guarantee at all. And now they're stuck. If they kill them, they're stuck right there. If not, Luke can burst over.
I mean, the alternative is that now they're safe from any other damage.
That is true. Yes.
So now that, like, at the end of the round, wait, no, he doesn't have an order token, but like towards the end of the round, he can double move over to the
Right,
objective.
but you know he's gonna wait it out with Luke. You know, you can come over and push him off.
Yeah.
Might be a little tougher that range one, but
They should be able to punch their way out of melee there.
Oh yeah, with like a hunter's knife.
I mean, Hunter's Knife, Wrecker hits in melee, and then it's black-white for the rest of them. So.
they throw a single red each. That's what I think.
Oh, right. Maybe.
All right, so it's 3 red plus a rainbow plus 2 white.
Yeah, you're right.
So I mean, you're only looking at 4 red, and black, and 3 white. You know, it's
Yeah.
you could maybe get 5-6 comfortably, but
Fair enough.
Start.
I'm guaranteed.
1 aim.
It is only like a regular Fleet Trooper squad, though. It's not a double stuff, right?
Nope, but it's a 6-man. You have the R5. and-
6 man? Okay. Right.
So it's still tough to take down.
Yeah, see, you do want to force 9 saves there.
I think his sleeper just took down 2 of his.
It just like they shot on the green spot up here. It took out like a model or 2. Not enough to take out the unit.
It's still so important. I mean, because that single mini can just double move into the Ewok squad over there.
Yeah.
And just ruin their day.
Yeah.
That's the way to play Rebels. That's what I've been doing all tournament. You get down on single mini. All right, I'll just ruin the entire activation of your unit. You're buying so much, you're trading up with that. Yeah, you might be able to defeat them, or not. And yeah, so you're gonna probably tie these either those Rebel Troopers or those Ewok units. That's the best you can do. And there's a lot of Rebel games, and Rebel looks exactly like this. Though you don't have enough firepower to take out the whole unit, and that single mini just completely ruins everything. Oh, unless he's shooting something. You might get. Oh, he's trying to go for that fleet. He's trying to get an enemy fleet.
Oh,
he's just short.
One of them
he's just short. What he does? He gets that fleet. We'll see if he wants to take that point, and he'll leave his enemy for later. So now I think, I believe Michael got his friendly one. If so, he'll have to move out and get that any-year contested on that single guy. Not a bad choice, though. Kind of trading. You're like, oh, spend action to shoot this guy or what? It's too bad he couldn't get that half-range at POI, of course, but I think his bus can get in there and so prevent Michael from one VP.
Yeah.
He might not be able to control this, secure this round. I don't know, Mike. The thing is, Austin still has to have a answer to get some VPs here. He can kill everything he wants, but sometimes there's a pretty big differential of VPs, and you just can't come back, and you gotta be very careful about that. So it looks like he's thinking about trying to dive in with sleepers before they can go. Or maybe Leia. Yeah, see, a lot of this stuff's going to be short of that POI too, though, so if they try to get there, his sleepers can just destroy him. So he's leaving it exposed, theoretically, but if you can destroy it, you're not securing his 0 piece. So you can keep his one VP around.
Ouch time. Oh. Warn me next time.
Sorry.
Oh, now they can see through the circle.
They might try to pop those sleepers down there, or that single mini.
I think you just go for the big squad at this point.
I think absolutely, yes. They
You
don't
can
have any
mop up the
cover.
single at any
You're
time.
touching that platform, so they have no cover. You might be able to just pop them.
You might get cover from the barricade up top. They did treat all of these as like separate pieces of terrain,
Yeah, I don't think they're half range though. It'll be tight.
but hard to tell from here.
It's not a terrible roll from the sleeper there. There's 3 blanks. Just a single mini left in that unit.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was worth it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Din might jump flamethrower that unit, but then he's staying up there for another return fire.
Luke is fairly close.
Well, I mean, what you needed was your own, Michael needed his sleeper squad to go do that to Austin's, and then Din be able to free to go do other stuff.
Yeah, Michael's not getting the draws he wanted or the order. He doesn't have the preferred order of operations here to get those alpha strikes off in their units. And that's kind of hurting him. And now he has 2 single minis in the bottom left there. He's got Din Djarin, Han, and Leia. So, those 2 Rebel Trooper units up here, they might come down and start cleaning things up with just range 3 shots. And I don't know if this hill crest to the right of the left POI, I don't know how well that blocks line of sight.
It does block line of sight.
Okay.
Not a ton, but you can get single minis back there for sure.
So yeah, I mean, maybe round 3 of those guys they'll move this round. Round 3 they can move around and blast those single minis. Yeah, I mean, Leia Din can kind of clean things up, but I don't know, it's getting kind of tough. I'm gonna try and best clean things up, but like I said, we still need Austin to make sure he's getting his VPs and either he wants to be equal or ahead. If he's down down a little bit. It's still tough sometimes to get back, especially because he has no good bottom left presence here. Quite yet. Obviously, it's a little bit longer coming.
RT shot. 3 blanks.
I think that was in the bus. So his bus is at 4 out of 8 now.
8. Another push. You can't push. You can't activate standby off of push anymore, right?
That is correct.
Yep.
You could probably pop that single Rebel Trooper before he goes here. Definitely range 2 shot.
Just clean it up, and that takes out an activation and taking an objective.
That's a pretty good roll there.
Zirconia, it's a neoprene mat at the bottom of the dice tray.
It feels like leather, though. You can check it out at thenorsenerds.com.
Hey.
They provided the dice tray for us to use today. thenorsenerds.com. How does it taste?
Well, based on how all the neoprene mats smelled when they came out of the shipping crates, I don't think very good.
Yeah, they're quite the texture, quite the scent to them sometimes. Just kind of make sure he's got guys back here to clean up that single sleeper, I think. He wants to get his VP for sweep and clear.
All right, I'm just joining the stream. What have I missed?
Not much.
A lot of stuff getting destroyed. The bottom left of the board's pretty sparse. It's a single sleeper mini.
Yeah.
Leia, there's a dent down there. And Austin won the roll off here, and he was able to double move a fleet in the Bad Batch. It completely just destroy their turn right now. They're either going to have to kill these fleets or withdraw a move to do something. So they're just stuck there now. He only got one wound though, which is quite unfortunate for Austin. Obviously, he probably wanted to pick up a mini or deal some hunter damage or record. I know the bus took some wounds from the ATRT. That's about it.
What cards were played?
It was Change of Plans and Return of the Jedi. Michael forewent using Change of Plans abilities. He just played as a 3-pip essentially.
That's the second time that's happened to Austin, I think.
Yeah, he probably was expecting a 1-pip or a use Server Master Well or something. And then he won. And then he lost the roll, which really hurt him with his Bad Batch play. Which he might not be able. I think it's Leia's got the Underworld, so he probably couldn't even order them anyways.
Yeah, it's Leia with Underworld.
Yeah, so it wouldn't really help this position. So I think Austin Hughes got both buses. Luke, he's got a fleet in the top there, and then 2 Rebel Troopers on the top there to activate. I believe. Oh, he also has a sleeper cell in the central here, just underneath the green bus.
Yeah, this crew right here.
Yep.
Which Michael moved him here and then shot on the green coat.
Yep.
Sleepers over here.
And we just have one miniature left who would move up to the right there. And then Michael pretty much has the entire right side of the board here to go. He's got a single fleet mini. I thought he popped that. He killed something. I think he has 2 single fleet mini. I have no idea. I don't know what that single guy is. He has a Rebel Trooper, Ewok over there, and another Rebel Trooper.
Yeah, this is definitely the
I could have
ace.
sworn that. I thought he
Oh,
killed
yeah.
that fleet trooper. That could be wrong.
It's like they really wanted Din and Han over here.
Yeah.
It would make a difference, but
Do you want to just point out where Luke is there in the middle?
I see that.
yeah, right here.
You can just see his lightsaber there.
Yeah.
I think the bus and Luke are probably gonna move down southwest here to that point and start securing it eventually, or something. got some, or you can just fully fold on the right, and he'll be getting 2 plus his own not being contested, and he'll just be getting like Michael could be getting 2 for controlling Austin's left side, and then having a contested southern side is probably what he's going for. So he's up by 1 every round then. He doesn't have to worry about getting down there. He's got to make sure his bus lives long enough to contest that thing. Because basically, I'm not sure if everyone's familiar, but if you secure the enemies, it's 2 VPs for you. And then if you have an enemy not contesting your own, you'll get +1 VP. So if he just fully folds in on this right flank, Austin getting 3, and then he contests the other one, to Michael's getting 2 because he's only holding. So that's probably who's going to gun for it here, and obviously keeping steady with the sweep and clear. So yeah, he should be at 2 VPs. I believe Michael should have 1. He just didn't mark it. And then pretty soon, Austin's going to start getting some enemy territory VPs on sweep and clear and just getting 2. So he's going to start kind of exponentially growing here, ideally for him. And that's probably where I was a little worried about getting his VPs, but now we can kind of see that path here. So once he's just taking down these models, he's going for that longer game, and he's got a clear path here to winning, VP and KP wise.
Also looks like Austin's a little bit up on time. Looking at that chess clock.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, he picked up his last super here, getting Michael his sweep and clear point.
I mean, at this point, like 5 minutes is not no big deal, but definitely like if it continues to change, that could be a factor at the end of the game if we get there.
Austin is red, by the way.
Sounds like the doubles are starting to have some fun over there.
I hope so. if it's still Ryan's like same doubles that he's been running for a while. Yeah. The first time I played it, I didn't like it. Or the first game I didn't like it. And then the second game I was like, oh, I get it. This is fun. This is just wacky and fun.
Should doubles be the new skirmish?
Yeah, I mean, if you want like a fun, janky, bring whatever kind of experience, Ryan's doubles events are a blast.
And Ryan does us the favor of losing in all of the actual events so that he can actually run the doubles.
So I think he just moved down that road troopers. Yeah, basically all his road troopers are going to slowly pop down here. Din might just clean up those sleeper cells, though.
I mean, Din definitely has the ability to clean something out.
Yeah. So you got another rebel trooper shot over here on the bus, perhaps?
Nope.
Yeah, that's definitely on the bus.
Nice.
I think it's that top Congo line.
Yeah.
So we still have, I believe, the E-Bucks. The also did one, so it's just that rubber trooper there, and the Bad Batch on the right side.
Yeah.
And then basically everything on the bottom
So
left.
he's got Bad Batch to go over here. There you go. These 3. Move up there. Okay. And take a standby.
I'm really wondering, I feel here Michael probably wanted to recover the research more in this breakthrough gameplay. I think he underestimated the sleeper cells and the bus combo there, popping out so weird. I don't remember what the first secondary was, but they kept banning the secondary primaries, both players here. They went through like 2 or 3 of them, so I wonder what the first one is, but I really just don't think breakthrough is up for him. I mean, obviously great for Din, but you know, you look at the 3 sleepers and Luke. You know, is definitely more open to just spiking through there. And like I said earlier, he just doesn't have the meat in his list here to take some shots. There's a lot of 4-mans versus, you know, Austin's running all 6-mans and all stuff. They all have 6, 7 HP.
Flamethrower time.
So I think there's a few different. Yeah. Let's see what we got here before I start yapping.
I want to pop the standby.
I said, I don't think you got line of sight.
You just want to.
Does it come with blast?
It does blast.
It does.
Flamethrower is blast impressive. Range 1. It's popping a standby on something.
Ear to ear, I can't see any of that face.
I don't know where my white silhouette. Somewhere in here. I have another one. Hey, don't move it.
I know. I'm trying to push it.
Yeah.
Oh, so it looks like his right side.
Because now it probably does. Push that guy back.
Okay. Alright, so I can spend.
So standby can't. Oh.
I can spend it to.
You hate to see it.
Move. I don't want to.
It's the hardest part with those loose pieces. They kind of look like they're built in.
It's great for transporting, but
no, we won't spend it.
need like a little tiny magnet.
No, I said we won't.
Sleeper cell. It's got a flamer.
Oh yeah, both of these players are from Florida.
Yeah. The Ultimate Florida Man Championship.
Also, a lot of both Rebels.
Heavy cover.
A lot of Rebels winners here to this championship.
Empire not having much of a showing in the top 16.
That's right.
The Invitational?
After the Invitational.
Yeah. I think 13, 14 right now. So, a little bit, but...
Just 2 players showing up.
There's a couple in the G team top.
Yeah.
Top definitely did pretty
Yeah.
well there.
Ultimate Florida Man Dan Marino says a Brit. Yes, he is actually. Next, we gotta have Dan Marino on to play. Bring Dan Marino
Full
in to
sleeper, I believe.
play against Austin or Mike.
That's gonna hurt.
Not just
no
a single
way.
leader left.
That's
See,
it.
now
Always happens, but it's like when it's a hero unit, you need it to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Clean
now,
up the-
that's what I was saying earlier. I mean, the Flamers is one chance of one-shotting something, and now that single mini's probably gonna just bog down Din. Like Arcade Din, you waste time here, or you disengage or withdraw and move.
Didn't
Nah,
that,
really
didn't that unit already move?
Yeah, but I'm saying
Oh,
the
the
next
next
round, yeah. Like, all right, Sleeper just goes, boop, dodge. You know, like, all right, now you got 5 dice on Din.
I mean, Din at least could, like, you know, starting next turn could move into that mini, action, you know, attack, hit him with the spear, and shoot the pistol somewhere else.
That's true. Yeah, that's definitely true. Or even if you moved into him, same thing, but
Like,
you still hate to see it.
yeah, Din's just a little less susceptible to getting bogged down because of that, as long as he has other things he can do with the pistol.
Right, but he's going to really want to go up to the right of the map here, so
Yeah.
anything that takes down his activations, you know, Din only has 6 actions left in this game.
Yeah.
You know, so how much can he really do if he loses 2 of them there? Or, you know, 1.
Is Dan Marino the Legion equivalent of Henry Cavill to Warhammer? No, that's probably Sam Witwer.
Yeah. Wait, Sam Whitworth plays Star Wars Legion?
He at least paints. I don't think he plays. He paints and collects. Which I guess is the equivalent to Henry Cavill.
Yeah, although Henry Cavill definitely plays.
Yeah.
No, I think he said he hasn't played 10. Of course, that was a while ago.
We've already talked about 40k way too much. So.
Yeah, you just pop around here and just
Oh
contest
my God.
that POI. Real easy.
It doesn't look like from here, but the bus is popping a wheelie.
Yeah, oh my gosh, I just looked over here. It's like Monster Jam over here. Should be in half range, I believe.
Imagine rocking up to an event with Mr. Maul. Yeah, your opponent's Darth Maul, literally.
Imagine the doubles partners of Ray Park and
Oh man, one of them's doing flips over the table, and the other one's just menacingly talking. Running Kenobi.
There's some divots inside the.
No. This is what, like, these barricades.
We grab a line of silhouette. Yeah. I'm just wondering. I don't think it matters that much.
We did this the exact same we did it last game. He's asking, can they be up there? The answer is yes, because this is shorter than a silhouette, right?
Shorter? Okay.
Yeah. It's on me.
Okay.
They get another dodge from Agile.
Shifted 2 squads. That guy over there.
Yeah, you follow that logic. That sounds about right.
Both will have heavy.
The silhouette thing.
You're touching, yeah, or light, yeah.
I'm touching the same distance, right?
We did say these were separate.
Oh, okay. In that case,
What planet is this on?
Second move.
Team's whack. Hey man, what planet? It's whatever you want it to be on. It's the beauty of it.
It's like an overgrown deserty Sith
Yeah.
temple.
It could be Dathomir. It could be
These guys.
Korriban.
these guys.
Could be anywhere. Use your imagination.
Oh, is this Han gonna clean these Proud Rebel Sleeper Cell up?
Oh yeah. Let's see.
Dead.
Yeah, and I have to.
It's off in the distant past.
Dodge, yeah, dodge.
Before the climate change.
Yeah.
Yeah, hitting a crit.
This spot right here.
Oh, this one. Yeah, so we'll just dodge, get one back, take one.
Now I should be able to just double move that Rebel Trooper next round and just go underneath that LVO blocking POI there. That rock thing it's on.
I think we gotta go. So you have, on this point, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 currently. Yeah?
Yeah.
You have 5 currently there?
That clock is not right at all.
Go the shrimp book.
Yeah.
I think
It's,
it's
sure
currently 2-1 unless is correct to Marcus. Subakur should be 2 and 2 on VPs.
Yeah, it was 1-1 from the secondary plus another 1 so far.
So it's red to.
I'm pretty sure Michael could have got another super clear VP, but they didn't mark it. So I don't recall. I'm pretty sure he did straight. He just started the sleeper cell. So yeah, they technically should be 2-2 if they want to mark it appropriately here at the end there. They both should have I think both should have a friendly and a contested area. Because round 1 they both destroyed a unit, and round 2 they both destroyed a unit so far. I'm a little also would have thought they would have went down south to the left there, but he does want to get some stuff over there, and his other bus is in dire straits to Tabit. But he's going to have a hard problem getting in that half range of that green bus this round at least.
Yeah.
So as long as that yellow one handles the heat, should be alright.
Is it within? Oh, because the ATRT's blocking him.
Yeah, the green one is probably just going to always stand by, so now he can't really react. If you move up, he's going to move in. I think the ATRT activated though.
But just I was wondering if it's within half range of the POI.
The green one's not. I think the tan one is. So he has one contesting for Austin. Alright, there's a single mini scooting up there to contest Austin's left side. That will negate Austin 1 VP and currently gaining 2 for Michael.
Well, no, he secures it.
Right, so
He'll get 2 points for that.
Yep, I'm saying he's negating 1 for Austin because you get 1 for having uncontested. So yeah, he's getting 2 and negating 1 for Austin.
So it's more like a 3.
Yeah, sort of a 3. Fails the rally on that fleet there. Oh, you know what I just realized? There's no commander on the side of the map for Michael.
Things get panic.
Bam, 2 shots that didn't destroy some, you don't count. That could be super important here. He's running out of things to shoot though, as we can see. It's just 2 buses in the fleets getting wacky over here, and then a fleet up in the corner here. I don't know.
Everything else is slowly starting to run in.
Yeah, so he's kind of just protecting his own here. So kind of right now it's +2 for Michael and +1 for Austin. I like +3 for Michael because unless he contests that bottom left corner. So Michael might come up pretty ahead here. So I think Austin's now going to kind of start banking on getting that 2 VPs from the enemy destroyed territory and negating that for Michael, and that's kind of his catch-up mechanic here. And kind of whittle his stuff down and destroy him. I think if his sleepers wouldn't get almost wiped there, he might have moved his sleepers down left and probably shot this sleeper cell here. Don't think he's going to get enough of those rebel troopers.
The bus moved now. Like, Bad Batch are in a bad spot if they kill the unit or leave the unit.
Yeah, so he's trying to destroy that ATRT with a crazy sleeper shot, but I don't think he's going to get line of sight here.
He blocked himself on purpose?
No, he wants the bus to move there, and I think he kind of maybe thought about the sleeper afterwards or something. It's because the problem is if he somehow gets this, because he needs like I think eight or more hits to get this ATRT here. Well, maybe.
Yeah, probably.
Okay.
Yeah, is that all it hits?
That's 8 after armor. So he has to block 3 here. It should survive for the ATRT if you get some alright white saves here. But if it's not, that's gonna be huge for Austin.
Oh, there's a couple blocks in there.
Yeah, it's like 3. Oh, changes mind. Never mind. I think that was a better call. It's much more guaranteed. Reduces like 8 black dice on your army. If you can get that enemy, like I said, if we're going back to the enemy part, he's going for that enemy territory kill. He might just take an L on this round for the GP distance, and he's going for that kill. There's just not much left to destroy things, so then eventually he might just run out of steam. Those buses still might be able to double move to the left on 4 and 5. Potentially. I don't, like I said, I don't play Buster super often. I don't really play Breakthrough, so I don't got the good math on the speed but it is quite far. It's like a 1 speed plus like a 1 1/4 or 1 1/2, I think. So you can truck along pretty far. You just gotta be quite careful though, because we're also coming down on time a tiny bit. They just got 33 minutes, which is a fair amount. So I guess it's an hour 9, but we're still in round 2, so.
It's only going to get quicker from here.
That is true. Yeah, you just want to be careful. We can get to the full 5 for Austin's sake, or if he's down by BPs. We don't know if the game progresses here, but if he's down by that, looks like he's going to go for the withdraw on Bad Batch.
He can't get in the melee again, so.
No, so he's going to stay there, and he's going to get probably lit up by old Luke's there. So might go the Rebel Trooper. I think they both stood by.
No, it looks like did they get a dodge for just moving, or did they?
Yeah, I think they moved standby. The Rebel Troopers there. And I think the fleet's might standby as well. I could be wrong. The fleet's
2 heavy cover saves and a crit. And that's on.
It looks like the fleets did, so he's shooting the fleets here. But Bad Batch. Wait, no, they can't shoot.
Oh yeah, because Bad Batch didn't have steady.
I think it was the Red Bull Troopers that shot the Bad Batch.
Okay.
Sorry, because they withdrew, so they can't shoot at all.
Oh yeah,
so the Rebel Troopers popped their standby, sniped off. Looks like 1 mini, so 1 moon, nothing crazy.
And then their last move.
Gonna get in there, but we still got Luke. These fleets are gonna mess this guy up with an aim now. They might have went though.
It's like they'll throw a knife, they'll kill 1 unit, but they still have their heavy weapons.
Yeah, but he might want to put Luke in there, move Luke to the right, and just take the 1 VP loss here. Well, they can't even make it in melee anyways.
Yeah, well, you can't after you withdraw.
Yeah, so it doesn't even...
You want to get a judge to do the move?
Yeah.
Close.
Yeah, they can't move back into melee anyway.
I would like to not have to use force push to get them out. Just seeing if Bad Batch can move into melee with... they cannot re-enter melee. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Right, that's a thing. Yep.
After multiple games, you're gonna make a few mistakes here or there.
I mean, both players forgot about that role.
Yeah. But would he have left melee if he remembered that?
Who knows?
I think he wants to contest.
Yeah, I think the whole point is, there was 2 reasons why he's trying to get rid of
But now he doesn't evolve versus speed.
and attack. And he can't attack, but
Hunter knife, taking that off.
Still took 1 mini.
Oh, we got Luke Stern going.
Yeah, it should be range. Just double move in. He doesn't waste burst speed or anything. He might just Sun Skywalker him next round. Save his usurp for later and just double tap something on the right side there. Oh, we may force push him out.
Clear, the unit leader has to be
Now he's going to push.
it is. Yeah, it is. The unit leader has to be in the zone.
Just unfurl this really quick.
And it needs to be the attacking unit leader. So he's probably trying to push Hunter out.
It sounds like he's lining up that for next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I think Austin's, I think he's describing how the interior of that L is his deployment territory, not the exterior. So he should be out here. So he's going to push, he's going to move, he's going to charge, yeah. Oh, he just moved the Hunter a little closer. Not a crazy roll, but it's 3 crits.
1 with the surge. Well, impervious. supposed to have
Yeah,
one of each type
technically.
of tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, Omega has to be a range one, right?
Leader of the squad.
Yeah, Mega
But
gets
that's
these.
the leader.
Yes.
Omega allows Bad Batch to contest at range 1, but unit leader
I thought
contests
Omega
at
had.
range
I mean, I could be wrong.
1. It's unit leader.
Do chicken.
No, don't read the reminder.
No. Yeah. Read the rule
It's
book.
it's unit leader, but I'll just double check. Yeah, Omega gives Bad Batch contesting at range 1. Contesting is always unit leader.
Yeah.
So you'll get 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're clean up now. So you'll get 3. So you'll go to 4. And I get nothing.
Yeah. Actually, 1, 2, 3. You're not contesting.
Hi.
Let's check the card
Unless-
for the.
Sorry.
So 4 to 2. Round 3.
What is the benefit of that rule, really? People that can measure with their eyes, and it's the speed of the game. Yeah, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I think it's not something to punish anyone. It's supposed to just kind of. I think AMG is of the mindset of, hey, if you make a mistake, you make a mistake.
Yeah, I mean, if you try and measure like 4 tools at a time to see what you can do, it just slows the game down. You
Yeah.
kind of realize, is this within the realm of my risk I want to take? My tool, I know with 2 speeds, just about a little over 1.
Yeah.
You know, you can use, you can kind of game it a tiny bit to get that. If it's within your risk, you want to see if that works.
So do they get a pause time when the player has to take a rest break?
I'm not sure, but what Timbo was saying earlier is like, with chess clocks, you can do that. You can just, hey, I'm on my time. On my time, I'm just going to go take a quick walk. I'll be back. So
Yeah,
I
I
don't
guess
know if that's up to like the TO, if that's up to LJ in this case.
Yeah, I don't know their rules on chess clock here. We just know they had them. But it looks like Austin's running.
Yeah, Austin's is running, so.
So I think that seems fair, though. It's your time.
Yeah, it's your time.
You guys are allotted your time. It makes sense. If you got to do that real quick. Actually, I'm going to do that real quick.
Oh yeah, it's all good.
Not too much in.
This game brought to you by Jerry's Game Shop. Jerry's Game Shop. Use code TOURNAMENT. You're good. Use code TOURNAMENT for 15% off all your LVO tournament needs and supplies.
Kyle says, I think so. Also, more fun while being range or not. However, people just need to stop worrying about making the perfect move every time. Yeah, I have that mindset when I play. It's just go, 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 go. I don't care. I want to play. I want to have fun. If I screw up, I screw up. In a competitive mindset, it's a little different. All right, we've got you serve your master well versus a completely white card.
It's a Din Djarin's 2-pip.
Yeah, I know.
He gets 2 attacks basically,
I'm doing a goof.
but it has to be 2 separate targets.
A good old kind of sort of gunslinger, but also in melee.
If you get it wrong this time, then just get it right next time. Yep. Basically. I went to culinary school, and my chef would always tell me, you take your time to mess up now, because in the real world, you're going to get your ass chewed out. So in a game with plastic toys, go ahead and screw up.
Wait, so is Austin blue player?
Austin's red.
Austin's red. Austin's red.
Okay, so
Yeah, he took a kind of an L here on the breakthrough.
are they like scoring it opposite of their colors? Oh wait, no. Each person's 4.
I mean, I'm looking at the thing. It looks like 6-4 on the. No. 4-4.
I see a blue marker for blue, and then a red marker for red, and they're both on 4.
Yeah.
Blue get 3 points last round? Yeah, I think so. And Austin got. How many did Austin get?
Austin just got 2 from, I think, the enemy. I just popped back in, but
Yeah.
I'm sure he got the enemy destroyer that gave him 2.
That's right, yeah.
Because he just fleet charged that, you know. I came here at the last second to see that. So yes, Weissman, yeah, he got those 2-2, and then from the sweep and clear, and then Michael got, or no, it was 1-1 and then 3, something like that.
Got a Han Solo moving. Checking out sleeper cells.
Ongoing pew pew.
Some say he shoots first.
First.
There's something so funny to be said about how the entire Star Wars fandom collectively said, after seeing that George Lucas edited Han to not shoot first, collectively Star Wars fans said, no. No. We're taking control here.
We can't have our good guy be possibly not good.
Yeah,
He has to be in self-defense.
Yeah, what Lucas was saying.
Look at these guys. Rally. Hey,
That was risky,
need both actually.
but he didn't want to pop his captain. Because that would have he could have got shot twice, panicked off, so
Yeah.
he rolled it off. It's huge.
Check a half range for me.
So now he's going to hide behind that. I hope he would hide behind that rock there. I don't know if it's worth shooting Din. You want to hide behind there for that move. Unless he standbys. But I think I would. I don't know. Unless he's trying to snipe that mini. I think it's way out.
Oh, there. Get a dodge. We'll take a second. Go.
Yeah, you definitely want to move around that rock there. Din's going to have a hard time seeing anything.
Go right here.
Twice.
You also got to be careful of Leia. She's not a slouch and just sniping some guys.
Two dots. Did you lose any activation? How many activations have you lost? You may have skipped over past it.
Oh yeah, Din's two command cards got played. So you serve. What was Mike's command card?
Din's 2-pick.
Gotcha, thank you.
Fleets, ATRT, one sleeper, and a rebel trooper.
Well, yeah, that's it.
So you're down to 9.
You killed the rebel trooper.
Yeah.
This-
We're both. I just want to make sure we didn't blow off something else fast. What's that?
Yeah, for past.
Yeah, we're both at 9. All right. Back.
Those are 4s.
I mean, sorry, people are talking about the points. I think it's each of them has scored 2 sweep and clears, and then 2 points each in the primary, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not super following because he wasn't contesting the bottom left, so I think Michael should have 3 more. So he should get 3, and then I think. Did they miss? I don't know.
At a natural break point, I'm probably going to ask them to make sure their scorecard is reflecting of what they agree on, but I don't want to interrupt them to do that.
Yeah, because he contested the right one, which would negate 1 for Michael. He wasn't contesting the bottom left, so Michael would get +1. Michael's securing the left one, which should be 2, I believe.
Yeah.
And then Austin should be getting 0. I think it's been a bit since I read the breakthrough, but off the top of my head, that's what I call for breakthrough rules.
And then there's like some sweep and clear points.
Right, there should be 2 sweep and clears in there. They might. I don't know if they caught in this round 3 enemy sleep and clears. That would bring him up to 4. So I think it should be 5-4, I believe.
Yeah, I think he should be, but I don't know if they caught it.
So it should be 5-4 if I'm following correctly. Just things aren't as marked as accurate.
Yeah, I think you guys in chat are absolutely right, but I'm not sure if they caught it, the players.
3, 4. I've gotten 4.
I got 2 points from that, and I got 1 point. Oh no, sorry, no point from that. I got 1, 2, 3. So I got 3 last round. So I should be at 5 actually. Because I got 2 points from.
Okay.
Yeah, and I got 3 last round.
All right. So you're up 1.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry.
That changes
So
things.
I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Back to me.
Yeah. Thank you.
There we go. Here we go.
Okay, so there we go. So Michael is up 1.
Okay.
5-4.
So blue 5, red 4.
Whatever color
Yeah.
Michael is.
Yeah, we just edited according to what they put on there. So if they don't put anything on their scorecard, we're not gonna.
Yeah, I mean, I wasn't asking them specifically, go through all your scoring with me. I just want to make sure that
I'm letting chat know.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I was letting Chad know, but yeah, I basically, as long as they agree what the score is, then I'm not gonna fight them on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Aside from Timbo here, we're just watchers. We watch, we view, and we report.
It's like a nature documentary.
Yeah.
Here we
David Attenborough's code.
Yeah.
we have the Legion in its natural habitat.
Yep. This player forgot to put in a token on his sweep and clear.
The alpha of the pack will not.
Yeah, so for the scoring, it sounds like both of them have scored 2 sweep and clears, and then Michael's earned 3 points in the primary, Austin has earned 2, is what they say.
Yeah, I'm just not sure how he scored it too because it's scary.
That's what they agreed on.
Unless he's thinking of getting the sweep and clear too. I don't know. Right, Elliot, but the bus is contesting, but he has to secure the enemy POI to get 2 points. So contesting just negates 1 from Michael.
Well, yeah. Pardon?
Dodge off a
Is
withdraw.
agile one and
Yeah, it's a
dodge?
move,
Yes, it's a move. Yeah.
right? Alright. Then we'll take a standby.
Interesting. Was that the case before 2.6?
No.
Right, okay.
Move over to here. I'll take some shots off from here, guys.
Yeah.
See. Here.
Our man Han shooting two dudes
Roll one.
and first. Shooting two dudes at the same time.
One goes down. Get a dodge.
Two dudes sitting in a hot tub.
Yeah, Din, that guy. That's it, right?
I mean, I got on cluster. I don't even know. ATR to that. Slinger's one, yes.
Okay.
Slinger's on.
Gore.
Oh, did someone stand by the withdraw? I was not paying
Did they withdraw and then stand by?
Who was that?
Ooh. Oh, crap.
Oh.
Sorry, I was not paying attention to the moment there.
I didn't catch
Kind of came
that.
back in.
I think he definitely got a dodge token from Nimble.
Oh,
You want to let it
Not
run
Nimble,
for a couple minutes? Fine.
Agile.
Yeah, can you can't do that? Okay. Back then.
yeah.
I wish I was paying attention when that happened. I'm sorry. I would have caught that for us.
It's okay.
For Timbo,
There's a lot going on. We've been doing this for a few hours.
I was just kind of looking on doing something else there. So.
We'll just second action move.
Chad is rules police.
I don't trust chat though, so
Chad can say anything like, "Oh,
They,
Michael actually has 20 points."
Okay. We all good, Timbo? You'll let it run online a little bit.
As whatever at this point. Like I forgot to click it like 5 times. It's gonna wreck.
You know, being a judge with the chat is great because they pay attention when occasionally you don't.
They both gone. 1, 2.
That shot to the fleets was supposed to be.
Oh yeah, to Elliot's point, we
What's up?
had a chat before the game with the players. I did, and like just basically letting them know like if we see rules errors, we will step in. Whereas in most tournament games, it's up to sort of your opponent to ask for a judge to come over and rectify things. But once you're at the top tables, it's easier to have a couple judges watch all the top tables than 64 tables at the start.
Oh yeah. The tournament I ran recently, I had Josh sit at one table, at the final table.
Yep.
Because it just makes it easier for players to look at a judge and say, I can do that, right?
Yep. Well, and also like, especially for like the top table, like knowing how the game has progressed, so you kind of know how things have got to that point.
Right.
It's easier to come in and make those calls rather than have to, have a couple minute discussion figuring out how all this stuff happened before you have to make that call.
As a judge, I've walked over to a situation, people have asked me, I can do this, right? And I go, hold on, wait a minute. Back up. Who's doing what now? That happens literally every time.
Jump out to here
We got Din moving.
and take some shots.
Okay.
Do you think he'll take out both sleepers here?
No, you
Squad first.
can't take
I
out
got
both. He only throws 3
third
dice.
aim.
One
one from independent, one.
Say that one more time.
You will be panicking though.
Oh yeah. Sleepers only have 2 courage.
That's Rebel Troopers.
Oh.
Both those are Rebel Troopers. They panic on 2 because Shriv is on the other side of the map. So that's a complete.
Well, they would panic anyways for objective.
Right, but Field Commander gives an aura courage.
Wait.
Yes. Independent.
No, he comboed it. Yeah, he relayed it. Yeah.
Folks, go ahead and type exclamation giveaway in the chat if you want me to give away my heart to one lucky viewer. That's right, I'll be giving away my heart and love to one lucky giveaway viewer. Don's the first one. Retail value, 9 cents. Exclamation Timbo in the chat, please.
It's over here.
That's squad ATRT.
So we've got both Rebel Troopers panicked. Cannot give that a objective.
That's terrible. So he's getting, Mike's getting 1 point there. Plus his secure one on the left is 3 points. Yes, he's up +3 again.
So you got 3 on the point now.
I'm pretty sure
That's fine.
Austin's not scoring any anymore. Again. Because Omega, Hunter is still contesting that one, so unless Luke cleans him up, you have to clear up some of these guys over here, and hopefully those 2 buses contest it. And it's 4 to 2, right? Or it will be 4 to 2, I believe. So he's got a lot to clean up. I don't know. I just think Austin, I think he's a little short on one side though. He's mounting stuff up, but he's going to take a really bad runaway here. Keep letting these 3 points happen.
Wait, Timbo, is it? Are you having that out here?
Am I having what?
Are you having that out here?
I am. So for those who don't know, I have an online meeting right away. But I basically told the people, just text me when it's important, and then I'll show up. So at some point I'll be dashing out, but
Okay.
I have not got that text yet.
All right.
They haven't even approved the agenda yet. We're good.
All right.
Austin peeling off Michael's units there. Hiding that Rebel Trooper. Really getting like their points value there.
Yeah, that's a sleeper cell, I believe.
Oh, okay.
That's a single man sleeper that's still hanging in there. So on the left side here, we should have, I don't know where Leia went, but that's a single sleeper. Did Leia get destroyed when I was absent? I don't recall.
There's Han, right?
Yeah. Oh, there Leia is, bottom left, in that little wreckage area.
Oh, yeah, I see it now. I know.
She thinks she came down to hopefully clear up those rebel troopers. And he's just going to pray that that single mini holds on, which it definitely should if he keeps panicking these guys. So this round, he's got no threat to losing that 2 VPs on the left there.
Would you say this is close, or do you feel like there's a determining factor here?
I mean, where the points are, and with the amount of point swing that you could get in this game, it is anybody's game. Attrition is totally in Austin's favor, but, you know.
I'm just worried he's not going to square the right amount of VPs. I'm still not sure where that fourth one came from, if they already did the enemy territory, but if that was, yeah, so like, I don't know, he's getting 3 here, he needs to get Austin needs to get 3 here. And then he's got to get his buses truck in the other side of the map.
I know which direction this game is going. I think I know the real winner of this game. Florida.
So they're losers, the rest of us.
Rebels are actually the true winner.
And Rebels are the winner too. Rebels will win. Florida will win.
And also what kind of time we looking at too. You know, we might not get through the fourth round depending.
I mean, yeah, Michael's only got like less than 20 minutes.
We could probably get through the fourth round then, depending on how long the third one goes.
Keep feeling like it's Austin.
And those fleets charged Bad Batch. Oh, that was early. He just did some early triggers here.
I really think the tan bus, I don't know if it's contesting.
It should have been last round. Otherwise, Michael would have got 4 points.
Okay. I don't want to fall into that conversation again.
Yeah, it should be contesting. It's contesting though. That's why he did not gain 2 points. He should not have gained. So, like I said, but I think they did score this 4-2.
People are 50-50 on who will win.
I don't know.
Spin his standby.
I not standby off of his. We're gonna need you.
And repositioning.
Yeah.
I can spend both standbys off of his first action, right?
Okay. And I can't stand by off of his.
You can. Would you like to stand by off that one? Okay, so I won't reposition him yet. Would you like to spin his standby off that?
Whose turn
I'm
is it?
trying to think. I mean,
Well, he just moved the white bus.
Oh yeah, I don't think you can stand by with another standby. The standby's got tidied up a little bit here, and it's been a bit since I've had to read too much on them.
So it is a move.
The transport gives you an order command at the beginning of the round to whatever it's transporting, and then it's just this giant body blocker as we've been seeing through multiple games.
Okay, so that's your standby.
Taking objectives. You just gotta
Shoot
chew
there,
through.
put out a half range.
It's 8 health.
It's the closest thing you can do to bring in your own terrain.
Position there.
Yeah, I think you can. Okay, yeah.
I thought the stream froze. Turns out Legion players have hands steadier than surgeons.
Yeah, you should be able to spend it. It's just you can't spend it and be like if he made the move. That's why you can't force push your own standbys. But he did it.
Okay.
That guy triggered it. It's a different unit activation that triggered it, and he didn't make that move.
That was your
Kind of
activation.
layered in.
So it's still on me. Okay.
so it's
2 to 2. It's
And
my
do you
time.
want to
My
pan
time.
over for
Okay, yeah.
time?
I gotta go look.
thing. I mean, I've
Pan
got
over
to
the time.
core and then core. Yeah.
Okay.
Are they already at Tualu?
23 minutes to 17
fine.
in favor of Austin.
We'll push Bad Batch away.
Sure.
Bad Batch game push out of melee.
We will use Serve Your Master Well. Yep. See, you can see Omega.
Okay. Yeah.
So everybody can shoot. So we're gonna use Serve Your Master Well. Tell them to shoot Bad Batch.
The sleepers cannot scout, but the bus gives it a much larger scout and can protect them after it moves.
9. And I don't believe you'll have cover because I'm touching.
you touching or are you not touching? I don't think you're touching.
Oh, no, maybe not. So you'll have covered.
So for how many? 9?
Well, unless it counts my silhouette in this thing. Yeah, we'll just say no cover. Or covered. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. That'd be covered. Cover. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep.
That's a good cover. Nice cover.
My prediction: block everything. Oh,
You gotta spin both surges, wrecker dies, and a wound.
Guys, and I'll assign a wound to Echo.
Okay. Echo gets a wound. So they got 2, 3, 4, 5 health. So Luke still has 2 actual actions.
I'm gonna assign it to.
Okay. Luke still has 2 actual actions.
Yes.
So I think we're gonna aim. Okay. 2 to 2 there.
Yeah.
We're gonna
I know what you're doing.
we're gonna aim.
We're gonna move. Echo here.
Yep.
The lat can't body block, right? Because it's like a hover vehicle.
No.
Okay.
Body block isn't like line of sight.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
what he's doing with the buses.
Correct. Yeah. No.
I'm like, can I copy this for Empire? But like, you'd have to take the gap, and
Yeah,
it's
it'd
like
have to be the
double
gap.
the price of.
Which even then, I don't think it
I think it's taller. So
is it?
You use the top of the hull in the vehicle.
Okay.
Does disembark trigger tactile? Yes, it does, right?
No, it's not a move action. It's just a speed of move.
Okay.
It does trigger your astromech though, because that just triggers a move.
Oh yeah.
Three.
1, 2, 3.
Yep. Yeah, because they're actually panicked.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, they're scoring up.
4 to 7. 6 to 9. Yep. Round 4. All right.
I think there's a great chance you got Austin.
Hold on. Yeah, easy. Yep.
That's what I was saying. It's just he just can't beat that differential. I mean, if he just does what he's doing still,
Clean up.
Michael's gonna win.
Even after his big mistakes.
Like, Austin's big mistake was he didn't move anything towards that other one too. He just let it all happen, and that's what I was saying. I thought his buses moved down southwest. I really thought that them competing on the east there was not the right choice. You really needed to destroy some of those units on the east there, and then keep moving down.
So in a way, this like did distract them from moving units to where like they probably
1,
should.
2.
I'd say yes and no.
Yeah.
Because he did put 2 here preemptively before the flamethrower.
That's true, yeah.
But you were not wrong. He did go for a kill, and that could have hurt him. We don't know what he was really going to do with those 2 there. We could ask him after this. But I really don't think he's going to win this because Michael's just going to get those 3 points. He just has to.
I'll let you clean up.
Well, he's got a problem though because he's not contesting this one anymore. Or yes, let's see.
Like this one.
Yeah. So he has to kill these guys. So Leia's there to clean that guy. So Leia needs to shoot these bottom 2 minis, and Din has to murder those top.
They're revealing cards.
Sorry.
Okay, we'll roll your blocks, correct?
So is that sun and this is the way?
Din's one review.
So then as relentless and
Yeah. So
Luke's hidden twice.
like I said, Leia has to kill those 2. Din has to kill those top 2, or at the very least panic him. And we got Han too. So I'm pretty sure Michael just wins it here. He has to allow that far left guy to live, contesting it or securing it, and then he just wins getting that one DP by 3. So you go to 9. And if he can get another DP potentially from I don't know what he's on sleeping clears.
This is yours, I think. From your.
But that's what I was saying right at the start of the game. I really thought he was going to swoop in. Like I said, if you could just be 1 or 2 units off allocating it, and you just have absolutely no recourse to get down there and reinforce. And we'll see this happen. We were like, it's not great body count. And that's what I was saying. That doesn't mean a whole lot, though. He wasn't in a good position to reinforce, and he decided not to even attempt it. And he just has nothing down there. And he's never been securing the far right side at all either.
Yeah,
and that's
he's just been
terrible.
testing it. Yeah.
That's weirdly enough been working great for Michael. Is Austin either just got tunnel visioned on it, or he thought he could kill it faster? or something. I think Michael's gonna scrap it out here just by nuking those. Oh, he might even get that bottom tooth on here. If he does that, that's just it. Because if he gets his bomb two, is that a hit crit? He's got no cover. He's dead. Yeah. So he lost those two. There's absolutely zero way that Dennis doesn't kill those two there with double aims. Or Leia, if you do it right, there is absolutely no way Austin can win this at all. Because we're gonna go to 12. Game's over.
It's round 4, right?
So
This is round 4.
so like, what were they at? 7 or 9 to 7. So he has to get 5 here.
7, let's see. Yeah, 9-7.
Well, he might get started actually. Let's see here.
Well, maybe hold together.
If we say he hasn't gotten the 2 MVPs, because I don't know where that mystery 2 came from. If he just kills it 2 MVPs there, gets him to 9, he secures that one and keeps his own. That gets him to 12. And then they play round 5.
He's just completely removing the bus from the field. I guess the free up.
I don't know where that's going.
I guess the free up space so that the other guys can
Kill stuff.
pull in shots here.
Yeah, I want to know what the soup and clear is like. If they did, if that 2 VPs was the 12 or the enemy.
They do have some markers here. So I guess they're using the ion as blue and then.
So are those both enemy?
Here, I can.
Those are both the enemy part, yeah.
I can unfurl this. So it's the top 2 for red. Any territory and friendly territory. And then the other one is
Yeah, so both.
contested. The other one that's left is the enemy territory.
Yeah, what other command cards here? I also missed the flip.
They both played Son of Skywalker and the other did one pip.
Okay.
The problem is, 12-12, it's going to go to round 5. It's not kill points yet. Because the game doesn't end on 12. It ends on whoever has the most. If you both have 12, the game's not over. If you have 12 at the end of the round, and the other person has a 12 at the end of the round or more, the game keeps going. So there will be a round 5. They both get the miracle 12.
Well, what if one gets like 13? That's not possible.
Right, yeah, then the game's over. Yeah. So if you have 12 or more and the opponent doesn't have 12, if they have less, and yeah, so if you have more than 12, the game's over, and they don't have 12. But if they're both on 12 the end of round 4, there will be a round 5 because you get to win on DPs. And then if they're both tied at 5, then yeah, then that will go to points destroyed, of course.
The sleeper, or no, they're just core units. They're moving to the objective. It's the only thing you can really do with them.
Yeah, the double dodges will make it hurt. But then with two aims here, you could get a pierce. He just needs 2 crits, and he can just lethal pierce it with duelist. So that should be no problem. But or if he just gets 4 hits, he just has to get literally all paint with 2 aims. Obviously not a complete guarantee. You could just totally whiff it, but I would feel very comfortable in that.
Oh, we got the teddy bears. They're making a move. Yeah, Ewoks haven't been shot like all games today. They're just sitting there on that objective.
I gotta go potty.
Yeah, they kind of just been vibing.
I'm gonna do a double move into loop.
Okay.
It's a loop.
Oh, I don't think he knew he was disengaged. That's not great.
I mean, does it? Oh no, he can still do a strong move. Yeah.
Like, Luke doesn't give a crap.
Yeah.
Like, that's actually like the worst thing you can undo.
No, you're good.
Because that gets you nothing.
Or unit.
You waste your activation, you're not contesting that piece. Like, it doesn't. Luke's like, okay, cool, bro.
Over here.
Oh, it's a good point, Dinner there. You can get an enemy kill, but he has those rebel troopers there. You can just force push them and you can just grab them. Or you could just double whale that ATR key. It's not that hard. In fact, too. But those rebel troopers would be a nice, easy soft target. And probably the target I would choose over Ewoks. Is you engage with 2 enemies?
Oh, is he still within Bad Batch?
No, it's just the one.
Yeah, I can zoom in a little more.
Yeah, it's just the Ewoks. He wasn't engaged. He killed Bad Batch.
Yeah, those are his sleeper cells.
Yeah, he was freely open actually because he killed Bad Batch. I mean, the thing is though, like, even if he doesn't get the. Oh yeah, no, Ryan. Yeah, he needs the enemy VPs and that one. So.
Or just throwing some dice. Whatever they can do.
I mean, he could force push, move, and then like move juggle, then maybe back. I don't know.
It's really hard down the lockdown loop.
I mean, that didn't even get him out of it. He can just move and push back in there.
Have I missed anything on my potty break?
Sorry, three light cover.
Ewoks went into melee with Luke,
Oh,
but didn't really. I think it was just a double move.
Yeah.
okay.
That's correct. Dodge 1.
Yep, 4. Aye. We'll take the anywhere.
Not looking good for this point, but could the Ewoks be trying to get to Austin's objective?
Spend your,
next round?
Yeah, but I would have probably tried engaging something else.
But I mean, like, there's nothing within half range.
Yeah, you can't withdraw on a standby. Can't withdraw on a standby. It has to be during your activation. Withdraw has to be during your activation. You can't withdraw on standby. Alright. Yeah, we'll just punch you. One break. Alright.
Go here. Spear you and vibroblade you.
Well, you get double move now under new rules, so you speed 1 move and then speed 2.
It's gonna be Pierce 2.
Pierce 2. Yeah, so dodge. Oh, yeah, so that does get him dodge 2.
Should we let them know about the? I mean, they have a little bit more, right?
They are following.
Oh, that's right, the chess clock. Duh. I almost forgot about the chess clock. I'm so used to just like 15 minutes remaining.
Special forces.
I mean, speaking of double, it is 15 minutes remaining-ish for both of them.
There you go.
Good. Go a sleeper cell. Get a dodge from the droid.
Alright. I need to be a bit closer. Or just put a miniature over there. Yeah, that works.
No dodge.
Yeah.
Got an aim attack. We'll shoot an 8. Armor 2. So 4 save. Take 2. You just have the ATRT left?
Yeah. Here. On my deck. Force. That guy over here. Nothing.
Oh yeah, I forgot you got him. There's bus. Dodge standby.
Four, that's dead. I'll pass.
Yeah, because if the ATRT moves away, then he's not going to get a point, and he's giving his opponent.
I believe it is. Those.
Dead core.
No, they went.
Oh, yeah, they were.
I believe it is the core that Han killed.
Yeah, the Han.
Or late, somebody killed him, so pass.
ATRT. Actually, I think I have you in my heart, correct? Yes, maybe so.
But that's a laser cannon.
Yeah.
Oh, shooting that bus.
Yeah, shooting the bus. Aim and attack this bus.
You should have known Luke had said pass him.
3, impact 3. Won't kill it though.
Oh, that's
This one, yeah.
Luke.
He's aim shoot.
Yeah, aim shoot it, or might have just shot. and
Use burst of
shot.
speed.
Did 3 damage, or
Twice. Uh, 5 pierce 2.
Pretty much dead.
Yep, piercing.
Alright, that's it. I think so, correct? That's it for everything?
That's the end of the round.
Okay. So, tie on points, 3 and 3.
You win by 1. You go to 12, right?
Yeah.
Game, Michael.
Good game, Austin.
Because you got that point.
And 2 more. Yeah.
Yep. 1, 2.
Yep.
And I'm getting 1, 2, 3. Down by 1. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just...
No, you're good. Just checking, make sure there's not anything.
Well, thanks everyone. I'm gonna go do my meeting now.
Okay,
No,
have a
no.
good meeting.
All right,
Cheers.
Score
I'm
again.
gonna go grab the players
Yes,
for
you got-
post-game interview.
Got 1, 2, 3 from sweep and clear. And then I got...
I think it was that one round where I thought we were even.
If one person's at 12 and you're not tied. Great, well played, both of you.
Yeah.
I now need to get to a bird.
Yeah, stay there.
This one?
Yeah, just.
Do you two want beers?
No, I'm good.
I'll take one.
I don't drink. So.
Sure.
I'll take a water. That'd be lovely. No water?
Yeah, we got water over here.
Josh, good, yeah.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. You're good. You're good. I got one. Thank you.
All right, let me get a camera on you guys. Clean up the board a little bit. Yeah, guys, that was a good game. I was a little worried for Michael at the beginning, losing that ATRT.
Yeah, it was cannon fodder, I think.
Yeah.
But I mean, I was like,
Had to shoot it. I mean, you can't just let that thing go.
Yeah.
Flamethrower.
At first, it was like, oh no, it was like a mistake, but it turned kind of positive because it kind of distracted like at least 2 deployments in the middle of the board.
yeah.
But
65 points. I was like, it's a threat enough to like make him use like at least maybe it was like 3 or 4 of his core in the middle of the map. So
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be a while. If he's going to move and then shoot, it's going to take him even longer to get over to my objective, which was I was worried about that when I had to like kind of play around with like moving everything on the right hand side for me at least to like I don't know prevent him from scoring a lot over there because I knew Luke and sleeper cells were just going to kill everything over there. So
Yeah, I think Luke being here, being a little, thank you, sir, being a little too far out of a burst of speed, double move, and of course, like, he got my home point 1 turn before me.
what made you think not to commit more forces to the left side? Like, what's another?
Just based on how he was deploying when he kind of gave me the ATR. That was like, what, your 3rd activation?
yeah,
I kind of figured I could probably protect something turn 1 and kill something turn 1 in friendly, which is kind of like the hardest one for my list to get. So I thought I could get up by that and then just try to slow him down. Like these guys would eventually shift over here. Was it like round 3? I thought we were tied at the end of round 3, and that's what threw me off because I was like,
Yeah, we had a chat helping us out. We were like, yeah, the math isn't mathing, and then
Did you score your? When did you score any VP? The 2 VPs for the super clear? When was that? I knew you got him, but you just trying to figure out what it was.
I got like turn 3. I killed his 1 health fleet trooper.
Yeah,
I hope I put 2 victory points.
yeah, you did.
So that's what you got.
But yeah, it was like round 3.
Yeah.
Where it was like 4 to 4. And it, I
And
guess
then we were,
should've been
yeah,
5
it was
to 4.
should have been 5 before. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that I probably would have had these guys over here like double move closer. I didn't realize you were up by 1.
And we were a little most surprised, or at least myself, that the buses didn't want to come down here and pressure that
Yeah.
bottom.
I was trying to for next turn.
Yeah.
And I was trying to get him in, commander range.
When I realized that, I was like, oh gosh, I didn't do any wounds on that one. So
Yeah. Yeah, because I had a captain squad here that had captained. It just says you can't remove suppression during your activation.
Yeah.
But you can still be panicked, and I didn't have Shriv close enough. That was a misplay. Shriv didn't really need to be over here. I needed to move him back sooner.
Do both of you think that breakthrough was still the right play? Like, I was wondering if recover might have been a little softer or easier for Michael's list.
You were fighting for the secondary pretty hard.
Yeah.
I was feeling recover might have been a little bit better for the type of his list he had. Because we were watching a lot of things evaporate, and then we realized it's more of an allocation issue over here on the bottom left versus like a list kind of thing. So I was wondering if Michael, maybe you felt that maybe you should play a different primary? Or?
I felt breakthrough was probably strong for this because usually
sure.
I have 2 fronts. I have good units. Like I think for his list, it's mostly like the offensive forces. You have your rebels with the SX, squads or whatever, but sleeper cells and Luke was what I was too worried about. And if you're putting Luke and maybe a sleeper cell over, I could probably manage 1 overside. And then at that point, you're probably playing for secondary.
Okay.
But
I think 1 health sleeper cell.
exactly.
Getting you the 3 into 9, or getting you the 2 into 9.
Exactly.
That's the plight of the rebels right there. Is you don't have the right amount of tools to just put that 1 extra damage on other rebels.
Exactly.
That's why the rebel matchup is like one of the worst mirror matchups in my opinion. There's always just 1 too many guys, and you're getting into that melee where you're engaging somebody who can't be shot. You're moving that 1 guy there, and that's like the main part that makes it such a brutal gameplay. It's like you just got single dudes everywhere, or single like random units, and it's really tough, and it helps you win. You lost a ton of matures.
I did.
Feeling rough. I'm sure you're feeling not so good about losing a ton right away.
Yeah, I was.
You're like, ooh, I had 13, and I got 12, and he's got a little bit better 12.
I had a few misplays. the standby off my my sleeper cell in the middle. I could have shot the bus and I just didn't.
Yeah.
Or I could have moved, anything, but like I was like kind of beating myself up over that. But then I was like, oh my gosh, I'm playing against him, and I have to do everything proper right now. But here we are. So
I think in hindsight, I don't think it was too damaging. I think I only killed like.
yeah, exactly. I mean, I think it would have only mattered if he played another round because that boss was still alive. Because I think if that last round when you actually secured that point, like you didn't really have to. You were going to kill something. You were going to panic another unit, and I think it was going to be like 3-1, even if I had something, or 2-1 or something. So.
Yeah, you get the 2 here, and get the 1 there, and then we would tie on VPs. And that's kind of what I was going for with the. I was trying to go up on kill points. And
yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
that's what I was like. I just need to make sure I get at least 1 more point over him. And at that point, I was going to score 2. I was going to score 1 over here, and you didn't really have any more sweeping clears left after that. So I was like, just maintain that point, and then I win. So, but I, get to 12, you win. So.
Yep. Yeah, I was started turn 4. I was looking at the score, and I was like, he's got 9.
Yeah, we thought you got the enemy still, and the only way you could both tie up is you got the enemy one and the 3 from here.
No, I did my enemy.
Yeah.
The math worked out. So
That's what we thought you had, but we were fully sure at some point. We're like, well, maybe he's gunning for that enemy one. That's how he'll tie up 12-12. That's the part with super clears. A lot of these are neck and neck, right?
Yeah.
It's super clears. If you're both playing it properly, it's gonna be neck and neck unless he gets kind of screwed over round 1 and doesn't get that kill there and get that point.
Yeah.
It's a hard comeback, and you weren't able to squeak out those because you need to secure that one early, and you just couldn't get them because the buses are too big.
Exactly.
That was such a hard problem.
I was trying to place it like just spread out as much as I can, so you can only get one, maybe 1 bus, maybe 2.
Yeah, it's the tough side about your buses. Like it's great, they can score everything, but they can't displace. So
yeah,
there's some downsides to it.
The displacement change is probably good.
I love.
You don't want to run over people's money.
Yeah, I mean, being able to score and hold claim objectives is great, and at the cost of some armor 5 and displacing, it makes it more interesting, I think, objective-wise. Whereas just trying to crush and move 14 miniatures sometimes. So
yeah.
But obviously, it's a new tactic you can utilize there, and he kind of got it there. Where you got that 1 to negate that 1 BP, but you just couldn't squeak any more dudes in there, and your sleepers needed to blow stuff up and try to get there, but you're just running out of action economy to get in.
Yeah. Well, thank you for coming out, playing the game. Awesome game.
Good.
Thank you for streaming, obviously. Yeah.
Congrats, Michael.
Thank you.
Good job, guys.
And congratulations. Can't wait to see you get your trophy.
Yeah.
Thanks.
See you guys.
Hi, Mom.
Also, view